Welcome to Refused Flank, a wargaming podcast exploring the intersection of competitive excellence and narrative storytelling potential. Hey, this is Cam.
And this is Grant.
And this is Refused Flank. This is our first sort of legit battle report, video battle report. We've done some sort of like after action style battle reports before where we just report on what happened. We've had some pictures. We even did one with like a top down video.
Yep.
But this time we're going to try to do a video of the full thing. We've got a couple different camera angles, so hopefully we can show you most of the action that's happening. But we thought we would start by just explaining sort of what the mission is, and then we'll do some deployments. So you want to tell us what our mission is, Grant?
Yeah, so if those of you listening have the 4th edition main rulebook, we are playing the Sabotage mission on page 206. The cool thing about this is that it's a raid mission, so we're going to be playing with the, what are they, Sentinels? What are they?
Sentries.
Sentries,
Yeah.
Sorry, the Sentries rules, where Cam's going to have some Gretchen kind of moseying about, and I, as an attacker, am going to deploy on one of the two short table edges. And the objective for me is to get somebody into melee combat with this central kind of laser turret, and plant demo charges and destroy it. Cam has some weird kind of unique deployment restrictions where you have to kind of keep everything pretty central, right? Mm-hmm. And then I have to bring on guys from one of the short table edges after you finish deploying. And then there's some restrictions for me that can cause the alarm to go off. And then the game basically begins in earnest from that point.
So you sort of have this whole sub-phase that happens of you seeing how close you can get to me before the sentries notice you, and then the game actually begins. So that'll be interesting. To be more specific, I've got to deploy only troops and HQ choices within 8 inches of the central objective. And that's sort of this compound that we've built here, which is an Imperial defense laser battery that the Orks have captured that perhaps the Dread Terrors were already planning on blowing up, but now it seems like a softer, easier target since the Imperials are gone and it's currently just been taken over by the Orks. And so the time for the raid is now. We're also going to add in the...
So they think.
Yeah, we'll find out. We're adding in the Dusk or Dawn special rule as well, just because that's kind of thematic for the Night Lords if they get the chance to have it be nighttime at the beginning or the end of the battle. So we'll find out if that happens.
Yep.
If you want to flip to the page to find out, that's like, or you remember
how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how that works is 1d6 roll. On a 1, the first turn of the game is night fighting. On a 6,
and it was
the last
dawn,
turn.
And then it becomes day. Otherwise it's dusk, and so it turns
So basically,
into night.
if it's a 2 through 5,
Nothing happens.
we just play normal. Do you want me to roll that now?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll do it. It is a 4.
All right, so you timed it wrong and it's just daytime.
I don't know, hopefully.
Yeah, we don't have a dice camera, but that's okay. We'll tell you
it
what
is
happens.
A 4.
We may show you on our little camera here some important dice rolls if they come up. I guess that would have been one to do, but it's our first time, so
we're figuring it out.
Us. It's great. Just to talk about the battlefield a little bit more, I think we'll count any of this terrain in here as a 5-up cover save because the Orks kind of just took it over. It's not really
makes sense.
Clear defenses. And so we can garrison that. I think for the sake of this, maybe we just say that could be...
Like a 4-up?
Well, I think it'd still be a 5-up, but size-wise, maybe you could just say like a squad is in it.
Sure.
And they've got it, so sort of area terrain-y since the top doesn't come off.
Makes sense.
I think we can say the same thing for... Well, this can be area terrain where like you're on the landing pad and kind of have cover there.
Hiding behind bins and boxes.
Yeah, and then all this can just be linear obstacles that we'll do just based on how much of the unit is not visible, that sort of thing. I think we can do this as area terrain, so difficult terrain and a 5-up save, jungle, and then I'd say we do a difficult terrain check to go up the mountains as well. But we'll say that all of this forestry is just for looks, so no saves on the hills or anything like that. And I think also we'll do a little special rule that your tank can just drive over these walls.
Okay.
So if your tank gets there, it can just crush them and we'll remove them from the game.
Maybe I'll get to do a tank shock.
Yeah,
we'll
that would
see.
Be fun. You got to get to the objective. So
I got to get there.
There you go.
Tank shock.
Does that count as an assault? Can the tank drop a demo charge?
I don't believe the tank could drop a demo charge.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Anything else? I think that covers everything that we needed to cover there.
Unless you want to just quickly go over the lists.
I think we can just talk about that as we sort of deploy. Oh, the other thing is what I like about this scenario is the idea that you've got to think about your deployment options and what you're keeping in reserve. So I'm allowed to deploy any of my troops and HQ units, but any that I don't, and the rest of my army that's not troops or HQ, stays in reserve, and then will come in a random board edge throughout the game. So that could be really good, really bad for me. I tried to keep some faster options, so I have like knobs in a truck and some def coptas that are coming in later, so hopefully those can get where they need to go quicker. But for you, you can send as much of your army on at the beginning as you want, but things like bikes and the Predator, if those come on, instantly raise the alarm. And so you kind of have to think about when are you going to bring those on. And otherwise, everything can move on at the beginning, but other things have to stay in reserve. But the reserve rolls can be capricious.
And yours come on, and it's just to clarify for myself here live, they come on from a random edge per unit or per unit? For all of them? Oh, okay.
I think the idea is that like we're in the area, we own this place, you've kind of snuck in to try to do a lightning raid on this. And so as soon as the alarm's raised, our greater forces in the area start rushing in from all directions.
Okay.
And there's a, I think, number to roll.
1, 6, 2 through 5. So it's
most likely I'll come in far way away.
Exactly, yeah. So that'll be
we'll see.
Interesting. But you've got some fast options, so especially those choppers.
Yeah, so hopefully that works. But I'll go ahead and start deploying in the center. Again, I can do any troops choices. So because my war boss is an HQ, he can bring the Mega Knobs as a troops choice. So that's going to be really helpful to me. And I have to deploy all these guys before I deploy my sentries. But I think I'll just kind of try to keep things central for now so that I have time to redeploy depending on what side you show up on. So we'll do that. We've got some Mega Knobs, they've got Power Claws and Shootas, but then one of them has a Combi Shoota with a Flama.
Combi Scorcha?
Scorcha, that's the word.
Scorcha.
Yeah. And then the boss, who is Zog Big Rat, he's got Power Claw, Twin Link Shoota, Heavy Armor, he's got a Boss Pole, and he also has a Cyborg Body for that 5+ invuln save.
Nice.
And the Heavy Armor just gives him a 4-up save.
Yep.
So that's that unit. And then I have Frasia's Ranges. These are my Gretchen. And they're one short because I have to borrow one of them for the
sentries. Yeah. Which are also Gretchen.
Actually, they might just go in this area terrain over here.
While you're doing that, worth noting the sentries kind of create a bubble around them that will set off the alarm and throw the game into motion. That's based on that bubble is their initiative value, which for Gretchen is 2. So each sentry will have a 2-inch bubble radius, I suppose, a 2-inch radius around it, where if I don't kill him as I'm coming on the board, the alarm will be raised, and then the normal turn just kind of begins immediately then. So if I'm going to enter close to some sentries, I need to take them out and hide the bodies maybe. Or if I just shoot anybody, that will also just start the game. So worth noting.
Yeah. Do you have any sniper rifles?
I have no snipers.
Okay,
the sniper
so that's
rifle,
not an option.
is specifically noted as being able to shoot and take out sentries without triggering the alarm, but they have to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Which, in a campaign round, we did have some scout snipers try taking out some Eldar Guardian sentries.
Yeah.
Failed to kill him, and the alarm went off, and that was the first thing they did in the game. So, very good sentries. Also worth noting, once the alarm is triggered, all the sentries are removed.
Yes.
So they're not like a permanent part of the army.
This is Buzzgob, who is my Big Mech. He's got the custom force field and a Power Claw. He doesn't have this gun, but I don't have just a gunless hand to give him.
Makes sense. So he has no gun to shoot with.
He has no gun. You're not allowed to take a ranged weapon with the custom force field, unfortunately.
Oh, good to know.
He also has Heavy Armor for the 4-up save and the Cyborg Body for the 5-up invuln. And he's going to go ahead and deploy with the...
Are those sluggas or
Zork's
shootas?
Fangs. These are sluggas.
Okay. Zork.
Yeah, maybe they'll go on this side.
Good old
Man
Zork.
the walls here. We've got 17 of these Slugga boys. And they've got a big shooter and a knob with a Power Claw, because I finally wised up and am now taking a Power Claw on my knob. especially helpful against those power armored Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines.
I am certainly more concerned than I would have been otherwise.
And I just finished painting the Power Claw knobs today. So
There you go.
fresh, which may mean they don't do well at all.
My Predator is pretty freshly painted as well. It's not done. There's no lightning on it, so
Probably
that
shouldn't
might
pack these guys
also
up
do
so
poorly, if the curses are to be believed.
I've learned the hard way that packing my guys too tightly is a bad idea with blast weapons.
Yes, and I
know
do
you've
have
got
missile launchers.
obliterators.
And
You can
and
pull
obliterators.
those out.
Good call. Which has frag missiles as an option. I don't usually use that for them. I always find, if given the opportunity, I just use heavy bolters in that situation. I don't know if that's always correct, though.
I guess it depends on how tightly packed things are.
Indeed.
So yeah, this is Shoot-A-Boys. What did I call them? The Blast-A-Boys.
The Blastus.
Yeah. So they're basically the same. They've got a knob with a power claw. Neither of these squads have a boss pole because I didn't have the points and didn't have them modeled on the models.
Okay.
I wish now that I had made the boss poles on my other knobs magnetic so that I could just swap them. So
Sure.
maybe I'll get around to doing that eventually. But
And they both of
Today
these
is not that day.
squads have big shoota in them, it looks like, too,
yes,
right?
they do both.
Yep.
17 of these guys as well, and they will be garrisoning this little
Bunker.
bunker like
The
we talked about.
fortification, yeah.
And that's it for my troops and HQs. So lastly, I just have my sentries, which I can put anywhere, what is it, 12 inches away? At least 12 inches away?
Anywhere on the table that is not within 12 inches of a short table edge. So
Oh,
pretty
now
much.
it's 12 inches of the short. That makes
So
more
of
sense.
either one. So you basically
Yeah.
get the middle, what would that be? The middle 48.
Yeah.
So as he goes through that, he's going to create a line of Gretchen. He's going to make it very difficult to.
That's the hope.
And while Gretchen are not the best sentries stat-wise because of their low initiative, he does get more than other armies. Space Marines, for example, would only get 6.
Yeah, so I can only see guys within 2 inches of me, but
But he's got a lot of them.
yeah, so maybe I can surround you, we'll see.
Yeah, and how they move and work is pretty interesting. It's like a roll-off for every single one, and then they move based on who wins the roll-off. So that will be interesting.
All right, I think that is it for my sentries. So,
I guess then maybe should I just pick my table edge, and then we'll just kind of leave it at that?
yeah,
Because
I'd say go for that.
Because I kind of move onto the board on turn 1.
Right.
I guess I'll briefly go over my list, kind of just to get it ahead of it before
Sure.
we start on turn
Yeah,
1.
let's
But
get
I've got
some.
3 obliterators in the back here, kind of hiding away. I guess they're over there. Got a Predator, Chaos Predator rather, with no upgrades, with kind of the Destructor pattern, 2 heavy bolter sponsons with the autocannon. And then I've got my Chaos Lieutenant, the Forsaken, with the Kai gun, Demonic Resilience, and Demonic Visage. 2 squads of 5 Chaos Space Marines, pretty much vanilla with 2 plasma guns in each one. Squad of Chaos Havocs with 2 autocannons, 2 missile launchers. And then I've got a squad of 5 Chaos Space Marine Bikers. 2 of them have had melta guns added. And then this little group of cultist-looking guys here, those are the traitors from the Witch Hunters Codex. There's 9 of them due to points, and 1 has a flamer.
Perfect.
And they can infiltrate. So
Nice. So that's
they
special
can
in this
actually
scenario.
start up the board 12 inches. So I kind of need to pick my side now. And I've been waffling this whole time.
Good.
I guess I'll explain my thought process live. Initially, I was really liking this table edge. I really like this line of sight blocking terrain for some reason. I just really value that.
Makes sense.
However, by the same token, I really like these hills for my Havocs. I like the idea
Yeah,
of being able to
just
move
get
them
great
up
line of
turn
sight.
1 and then never have to move them again. Seems like a good deal to me. And there is at least some line of sight blocking terrain still there. So, I think after kind of, it's also worth noting he's got his big knob squad right there, kind of slightly more over there.
Yeah,
so
with slow and purposeful, that could mean a lot.
And that could matter, you're right, with slow and purposeful. So that might be one more turn's movement if I pick this side, my right, presently. Ooh, man, I'm stewing. I'm gonna say, but I want to pick now. I'm gonna pick my left.
All right.
I think that's the wrong choice, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think the choice about the Havocs will help. That'll just keep paying off throughout the game.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm gonna
I don't
play
have a lot of long-range
long-term
stuff to deal with that. So
exactly. So I'm gonna lean on them to hopefully make some neat stuff occur. So I can kind of come up, almost reach out and touch your Gretchen theoretically.
Yeah.
Because I can come up to 12 inches. Worth noting again, I just have to be outside of 2 inches. Basically, I can go quite a ways
I just
up.
won't notice you.
So
the grots are just wandering around.
The grots are not
happy as can be that
good.
there's no orcs looking over their shoulder for a few minutes.
Indeed. They're not going to get eaten or stepped on or squashed for whatever various reasons that orcs do that.
Precisely.
So I guess we'll just kind of do this, trying to leverage the terrain to try and block line of sight. Worth noting, in this scenario, I'm going to guaranteed get first turn no matter what, so I'm probably over worrying about that. But that's
because the sentries only move at the beginning of my turn, I believe.
Yes, so I get
you'll
the
have a whole
opportunity
turn
to
deal with them.
try and take them out in melee as needed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just put them there, I guess, because that was my first thought, and then we'll proceed maybe after a quick break, and then we'll jump in with turn 1.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, we're back with Grant's first turn. So here come Dread Terrors.
The Dread Terrors, yes. I get to move on. Worth noting, if I move on with the tank or the bikes, that will automatically set off the alarm at the end of the turn because they are so loud.
Yeah.
Because they got big engines.
That'd be bad.
And stuff. So we've determined that going off this hill is going to be a difficult terrain check, so I'll assume I need to do that as I move on.
That seems fair.
I'll try to keep that in. I got a 4.
4, all right.
So we'll try to move in about 4. This is going to be for me Havocs. Ooh. Something around that. Notable for 4th edition, you can kind of see through your own guys without really any sort of punishment, generally speaking. So
bunching them up's not an issue.
Bunching them up, especially against Cam in this case,
with no blast
with
weapons.
no blast, is not really punishable.
Yeah.
So yep, they'll move there. Next, worth noting, the Obliterators have slow and purposeful, so they will also move a random distance. 6 in this case. Hopefully that came through. That was actually a lot farther than I expected them to move.
They are tromping.
Yeah, whoops. Sorry, Mr. Tank. I don't have to move the full 6, but now I can pretty safely just get onto this hill, I guess. We'll kind of, like they came in that way.
That works.
We'll pretend that that's what occurred.
Then they say, oh, the cliff ends right here.
We're going to move it so that the same pose isn't repeated immediately after each other for stylistic reasons. That guy will look that way. I don't know. Okay. Next we'll do my first squad. This will be First Claw. I really have no idea how I want them to come on. But we're just going to commit and kind of just deal with it later. If it was a mistake, it was a mistake. And we will cry ourselves to sleep at a different point. So, see if we can kind of squeeze those.
These are 5-man squads that each have 2 plasma guns. All right.
And then we got Fourth Claw.
Nasty plasma.
I think we're going to come on more over here, sort of thing. We shall see if I end up regretting this, but hopefully not. And then my bloke, my guy, my dude, the Forsaken, I think he's just going to join them.
Right.
He's shorter than everyone else because he's the old school 90s sculpt, but dang it, he's got big bat wings.
He's so cool.
And he's got a gun.
He's taller than everyone else with his bat wings.
That's true. That is true. His
or at least
wings,
close.
His wings definitely anchor him up in height. He's got Napoleon energy. Okay. And then I guess I can move these dudes.
Yeah.
So because I'm not bringing these on, these will count as reserves. We'll have to roll to enter from this table edge in subsequent turns. So I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kind of adjust these,
we've
this
got
foliage.
Two grot sentries hanging out in the
So I'm going to roll because I'm entering here. Okay, a 6.
6.
So I'm going to try to get basically as close to both of them as possible, and I'm going to try
so
like a
you can't
multi-charge
fail the-
sort of thing. Yeah, basically.
The difficult terrain
Cam
check to charge
gets
them.
me, and we're going to
It
be...
makes sense.
It makes sense in stuff, in things. Yeah, I'm pretty safe to just do that. So we'll do that sort of deal, and then come the assault phase, I'm going to do like a multi-charge into both of them kind of
Which
thing.
is that now, or are you doing any shooting?
If I shoot anything, the alarm goes off
Unless
anyway.
you have sniper rifles.
Which I don't have.
Obliterators can't morph sniper rifles, huh?
They cannot. Although I guess you're right. I could just shoot anyway, but it would only be with them. And I guess
It's probably not worth it. It's at least not in the spirit of the mission.
I don't think it's worth it in this case. And I agree. It's also not really in spirit of the mission. So I'm going to try to not do that. So we'll do the charge.
All right.
And I don't think I can really
you technically
fail.
would roll a difficult terrain check, but since if you get snake eyes, that's still enough inches.
So
you
we'll
are good.
Try to like get as many into CC as possible.
All right, I just need a grot to survive here.
This is true. Or whatever. I think I'm definitely still in coherency. So we will just do combat then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because you're in cover, I assume we swing simultaneously. Although,
Since you are already also
I have
in the
frag
cover.
grenades on this profile, worth noting. So we would swing sim.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I'm just now wondering, because you were also in the cover when you initiated the assault, so would I get that bonus?
You know, that's a great point.
I don't actually know.
I don't know either. So we're going to swing simultaneously because
All
that
right,
seems
sounds
more
good.
fair.
All right.
Do you want to
skill?
just
3?
weapon skill 3? Why don't
So I'll
we
hit
do
on
your
4s.
grot attacks?
One hit.
One hit, and then strength 2.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got a
okay.
2.
So I've got like 5 guys onto them. That's
Yep.
going to be a lot of attacks.
Right, because they have pistol close combat weapon.
Yeah.
Except
So
for the flavor
3
guy.
on the charge for 4 of them, and then
Yep.
2 on the other guy.
Nice.
And these are weapon skill 3.
So
Are you
hitting on 3s?
hitting on 3s? So, and then wounding on
They're
3s
nasty.
too. So that looked pretty good. And then wounding on 3s because I'm strength 3 or tough 2, if I recall.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
enough to
should
get them.
kill him.
They've got no armor, so there you go.
And then kind of a similar
Blammo.
thing on the other bloke. So it's going to be 12 attacks as they dogpile him. 3s and 3s. Just got to get one
through.
So maybe a bit pedantic, but we're going to do it. We're doing it right. Maybe I fail all my wound rolls.
You could.
I
You
could.
could.
And then the jig is up, as they say. And
you
nope,
got it.
not this
Wow,
time.
that was pretty close.
That was pretty poor, but I still got 3 of them through. So
All
a
right.
couple of clubs found his head.
Nice. All right.
And that'll end, I
2
guess.
sentries down,
turn
and
one.
the
Worth
dread
noting.
tears have not been found out.
Correct. So
We
now
continue.
what we do is we roll kind of competitively for every sentry
Yeah,
remaining.
whoever rolls higher moves them that number of inches.
Yes.
So let's start with this guy right
Okay,
here.
we'll start with the guy up there. Cam's got a 5.
Oh, pretty good. Ooh, you got a 6.
I got a 6. I'm just gonna move him away from things, I guess.
That makes sense.
Woo.
All right. Then we've got some guys over here, so we'll start with that guy. 4.
3.
All right. Ooh, I might get you.
You might.
I have to get within 2
I think
inches.
you might have got me.
Nope, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't think there's a way that I get that
Oh,
close.
that was
to you.
close though.
It was. So now I have to think, do I try to not get charged because I'll just die? I don't know if there's really a strategy to be done there. Is there? I don't think I can get away from you enough to not get charged 12 inches.
Maybe.
We'll just hear some commotion over here and come this way.
Aight.
Because that makes narrative sense, right?
There you go.
3.
2.
All right, he's heading this way. This guy over here. 1, that's
2.
you.
I guess I'll move him back.
Nice. All right, and then we've got a few way on the other side of the board that will probably end up
gonna look
inconsequential, but we'll roll for them anyways.
Okay.
There's 1 here. 1.
2, moving backwards.
All right, he's headed this way. Next guy in the line there. 4.
1.
That's me. He's coming. All right, and then first guy in the woods. 2. All right, it's something. He's out of the woods. Next guy in the woods in the center there. 1. Straight
Sits
towards the table
backwards.
edge.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
works for me.
He's going. And then we've got 1 more over there.
3.
1. Same
Back
song.
up 3.
Second verse. All right. Get my dice there. All right.
Okie dokie.
So that's the sentries done. Since none of the sentries have raised the alarm, that means that none of the rest of my army can do anything. So we just go back to your turn. This is still like turn 0 until
Oh, it
the
is
alarm
still
is
turn
raised.
0.
Yep.
Okay, so we haven't even done anything yet.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that
This
really
is all
changes
the, like, little
things.
mini game.
So it's like I actually can't. I can encroach pretty close then theoretically.
Yeah.
And I
that's the
always
idea.
get first turn. Yeah, that's horrifying actually for you. Now that I kind of think about it. Well, I think I'm just gonna leave the Havoc squad because I like their position. I'll move up with some of the Chaos Space Marines though. This will be First Claw. Striding forth. And then we've got Fourth Claw, also going to stride up, led by the Forsaken.
What happened to 2nd through 3rd?
This is Second Claw.
Oh, I see,
Third
I see.
I haven't named yet. We don't know what happened to Third Claw. Maybe Third Claw all died. Third Claw ain't happy people. Yeah, something like that.
Perfect.
So they're striding forth, you know, doing stuff with things. The old Blitz. I really like them just being on a hill.
Yeah.
But also,
not
I
bad.
like the idea of them getting close, because otherwise, the late game, I mean, they'll provide fire support, but yeah, I'm of mixed mind. I think I'll leave them for now.
I think it makes sense with
And
the
then-
heavy firepower.
Finally, I'll roll for them, just to see. 5 inches is what that is, a 5
Yep.
and a 2. So I'm gonna pull this away again, and I think what I'm gonna actually do is kind of just get really close to the rim.
Okay, but stay in the jungle.
But stay in is the idea, basically, with as much of the squad as possible, particularly the Flamer. So those of us watching, the special weapons certainly matters here in this matchup. So something like that, something to that effect. So they're
Perfect.
clustered up against the bushes,
Hanging out in the edge of the jungle.
the hedgerows.
Checking out what there is to
As
see.
as that grot is very focused on them, not seeing the 12-foot cyber warriors encroaching upon him. Should I have
Yes.
rolled for them to come on? I presume not. That happens during the
not
real
until
part.
the actual game starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that
There's
case,
that little grot sentry surrounded.
he is indeed
Oblivious, because he
surrounded.
only has a 2-inch noticing range.
This is true.
And then, did you want to move the Havocs at all?
I am not going to move the
Okay.
Havocs. I think I'm going to maintain their position.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
I guess in my mind, I was just thinking you can get them closer. You're not wasting a turn of shooting.
I guess
to
you're
do
right.
It now, you don't need to roll since they're on top of there. Only if they go down.
Even if I go up
Well,
there.
if you go up there, you would, yeah.
Well, I'll inch forward a little bit. I think you're right. There's really not really much of a negative other than I just get to reach out and touch people a little bit faster as these gigantic new
And
models.
you know, maybe have range to my reserves coming in.
It's true.
It could be in different spots.
It is true. And then finally we'll do charges because I'm not going to shoot anything.
Sounds good.
Everybody should be pretty
Easily
much
in
the
over
6.
there.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Grot. So we'll kind of whoop, whoop. I guess he would have kind of gone around. Doop, whoop, whoop. And then these guys are charging him. Etc. etc. So we'll do.
All right, this is not simultaneous.
No, it is not.
And I think you have a higher initiative than my initiative of
2,
2.
right? Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
4.
duh.
So we'll do the Forsaken first, 2s and twos. We'll just see if he just picks you up.
Show his boys how
And
to do
he
it.
does.
All right,
so the
that sentry is
Forsaken
dead.
crumps the sentry. Meanwhile, over here, we'll do all 10 attacks. This is also going to be, oh, it shouldn't have been twos. It should have been threes on that first roll, but I think I got you anyway.
Yeah, it is.
My B. This should be threes and twos.
Okay.
And I'll re-roll this one.
Should be able to get
1, 2.
1, 2 on there.
And he's dead.
All right, you want to pull him out of there? I can't really reach him. Tucked back in there. Perfect. All right, and that would conclude your turn, yes?
That would conclude it.
All right, I think I'm not able to raise the alarm this turn either, but let's roll for all our sentries and see. We've got this dude over here. 3 for me, 3 for you. That goes to me, it says in the rules. He'll come this way. Then we've got that guy there. 1, so that's probably gonna, oh, it goes to me, but only 1.
Yeah,
I think
get
we're gonna
away at
back
that
up.
point.
Yeah, just to try to get you a little closer to
Yeah, maybe I just
bait you in.
maybe I just commit to the attack now.
All right, and then we've got all these blokes over here who probably won't matter. This one, I got a 5.
You got it.
All right. And then the next one, 3.
6. Back him up. Back and forth.
This one just out of the woods there.
1.
5. Man, I'm rolling great over here where it doesn't matter. This guy far away.
6.
3. He's gonna walk off the board. And then this guy,
2.
5. All right. Wandering sentries. We love it. All right, so that is back to your sub-turn 3.
Yeah. I'm thinking I need to commit here. Possibly in error. Question. I don't recall.
Yeah.
When you wah, does that affect the mega knobs? It does, right?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll just explain it through to the players here,
Yeah, what are you
or the
thinking?
listeners rather. I think at this point, because he's managed to get that one away, if I had won that and could have moved him into charge range, I might have hokey pokeyed a little bit more. But I think because he managed to do that, I guess I could just keep jockeying for position.
Yeah,
But
well, so here's the thing. You could still charge him this turn. I think you're within 12 inches. And
Yeah.
the rest of my guys are just sentries that can't move, which means they have initiative of 2 still.
my concern is your orcs. And I
Oh,
don't
you're
know
just
if
saying, like, if you get that close.
I just don't know if me being that close to that many slugger boys is what
I
I
see.
need / want, even though I get a guaranteed first strike.
Right.
I feel like I can still get an okay first strike here while not being as in threat range of especially the mega knobs.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm concerned about.
So you might just open up and just
I
do
might,
as much
I
damage
might,
at
I
range
might
as you
open
can.
up here, and then I feel like I'm in
Yeah.
long enough striding distance still for my squads to get to the objective. Now, obviously, all those other green guys are going to spin around and run towards me as well that I'm going to have to deal with. But I'm quite committed to trying to make him take as many cover saves as possible. I feel so. I think that's. I'll give it another moment's thought here, but don't want to dawdle too much. I think I'm gonna just try for it. I guess I don't have to commit right away, so we'll see how far they can move. 5. That might be enough. Obviously 6 is what I was hoping for, but 5 should be sufficient. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I tried moving up that flamer. I'm gonna move these trees away for just a moment. Being a little more exact with the flamer in this case.
That could matter.
Not sure if I want everybody else to be as close, but obviously he's going to get charged most likely anyway, and this squad is more sacrificial than anything. So maybe I'm overthinking that. Probably am. In fact, I feel like I definitely am.
Certainly.
Almost certainly is a good way to put it. Next up, we're gonna, I think these guys are gonna jostle forward slightly. We'll see if this is a bad idea or not in a second. Kind of going for maybe an enveloping sort of thing. I'm gonna give you a bunch of options to deal with, and then we'll see how that works out for us.
You have limited squads available to do things.
Yeah. So he'll have to kind of pick his targets. It's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I don't know if I'm in 12 there. I might have to inch up just another, something like that.
Perfect.
We'll say something like that. Okay.
Something like it.
And then we're gonna, I guess, commit. And you know what I just realized? I don't have my flame template. Do you have yours?
It's actually probably downstairs.
What a time. So maybe I don't start with that.
This will be something we edit out.
Indeed.
Let me go grab
I
it.
even thought about bringing it and then just didn't.
Oh, I do.
Live on Saturday night. Okay. And we're back with a flame template. So I think we're gonna just open up guns blazing here. I'm gonna start with the trader squad just to try and leverage the flamer before we go with everything else.
I can pull stuff off that would
so we'll
be under that.
We'll start with like those front 3-ish, maybe 4.
I think you get 4 easy.
4.
I mean, even if you aim it more towards me, can you get 6 or 5? I mean, I feel like you can get 5 there.
5?
What do you think? I'm not at that angle to see it, but
yeah, you're probably right.
I think you get 5 there.
Okay, so 5 hits from the flamer.
All right,
Strength
so these are
4.
auto hits despite the cover.
Strength 4. 4 is kill. No cover saves. That's 3 dead.
Oh.
So a few boys fall down.
1, 2, 3.
The flames engulfing. Next we'll proceed with a bunch of just, you know, las pistol shots. Oh, I'm like super in. I got way closer than I needed to. Exciting. Okay, we'll have 8 of these, which is a fun number. So these will hit on 4s and wound on 5s against the tough orc hides. And missed with everything.
Wow.
We'll get rid of those now.
They're just oohing and eyeing about the flames. Or maybe they're like, our orders were not to shoot, dude. What are you doing?
What did you do? You just opened up, you fool. Next up, we'll do these guys into that squad as well. Everybody looks like we're in 12. Just barely on that back guy, but everybody else in front for sure. So we're gonna have, we're gonna rapid fire the plasma first, just to kind of keep it easy. I'm gonna roll them separately.
Yeah, because I find that which one could die.
Yeah, I just find that easier.
It's smart. Ooh,
So
we got a 1.
I will say as that guy, and then the next one, one more gets hot. So
but the other 2 shots hit. Yeah.
He's fine.
He dies. All right.
And then 2 hit, which will be on 2s. So 2
right,
5-ups.
Oh yeah, because I get cover now. All right, here we go. No, so 2 more die.
And then we've got 6 bolter rounds. Plasma definitely not ideal against orcs, but I just leaned into that theme, so we're there.
We're there.
3s and then 4s. That was a much
that
better
made up
roll.
for the cultists.
And then 2 5-ups.
All right, here we go. Saved 1.
So 1 down, and then we'll do this next squad. We'll start with the Chaos Lieutenant with the voice of whispers.
They're going to be taking some morale check here.
Yeah, he's got a special gun. He hits on 2s because he's ballistic skill 5.
With the Kai gun?
With the Kai gun, hits with both. These are strength 6, so 2s.
Tasty.
And only 1 wound though, but you do get your cover save. So he's fine.
All right.
Next up, we'll just do the plasma. Roll this guy who's big. Hits with both. And then the smaller plasma holding guy. Hits with both. Nice.
All right.
Okay, 4 plasma hits, 2s. 4 5-ups from the plasma.
And that is 2 saves,
2 dead. And then we got 6 more bolter shots. 3s and 4s.
2 misses. And wow, only 1.
1 5-up, sir.
And it's
And
saved.
it's saved.
All right, but that's still almost half the unit.
Yeah, that's still pretty vicious.
Here.
Next,
and you're not even done shooting.
I'm not done yet, sir. No, I am not. I'm going to start with the next up, the Havocs. First off, I'm going to see if the guy in the back is in 24, just for the lulls. Looks like I'm out.
Yep.
So we'll say he's not, but the other guys all have 48-inch range. Do you have a 3-inch blast template?
I do.
I am not prepared. But before we get into that, I will just roll, well, actually I should do this first now that you say that. I'm going to try to, probably that dude's the best.
I think
or
this
maybe
guy,
him.
maybe.
Oh, good call.
Because that's 1 all the way and 4 partials.
Okay, we'll do him twice, because that's how you do blast weapons. You can kind of pick the guy, and because I have 2 of them, I can just pick him multiple times and try to do that. But if I miss, it doesn't scatter or anything. So that's
Both
2 hits. So that's 2 missile hits and 8 partials. So and these partials only translate into true hits on 4-ups. Which looked pretty darn good there.
Yeah, just above average.
So
5 hits.
plus the 2 base means 7. And those will wound on 4s, and then you'll get 5-up covers. So
ooh, not so good.
2 wounds, 2 5-ups.
1 save,
So
1
1 more dies, and then we'll do the auto cannons. 3s and then 2s. Wow.
3 6s.
And then we'll do 3 5-ups.
1 save, 2 more die. This is hurting me bad.
Okay, so now the question is...
Your whole army is shooting at 1 squad, so
indeed.
I shouldn't be too surprised.
I'm trying to think now what to do with the obliterators. I'm tempted to
Just
shoot
toast
at
the mega knobs with some las cannons.
That's kind of where I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're probably right. I think I will. I'm on the hill. That's kind of why I put them there. So we'll go for 3 las cannons into those mega knobs. But before I forget, let's try that target priority check.
Yes.
To see if I have to shoot at them with something else instead or whatever. And
they pass with flying colors.
Flying colors, but I tried.
All right, so what guns are you using?
I'm going to use las cannons.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So the
Here
reason
come the
we're doing
obliterators.
this is because it's going to be AP2 and instant death against these guys. So 3s, and then a 2 will kill.
Wow, 2 of them missed.
You do get a 5-up though, because you're in the cover.
I am. From the custom mega
may do nothing.
Force field is what we're talking about there. Nope.
1
right,
dies.
So 1 is dead. And just for the sake of knowing what's what, this guy is the one with the flamer, or the scorch, I think.
That makes sense to me.
All right, but that is also 25%, so that's going to be a morale check for them as well.
Okay, I didn't factor that in, but good call. That is everything.
All right.
I don't think I might be able to charge.
All right, well, first I have to take my morale check.
Oh, good call.
I still have mob rule on that squad, but there's only 7 of them, so,
yeah, so
it's better if I use the
Big
Mech's leadership of 8. And he fails on a 9. Let me look at the mission here and see if it has anything that specifies where I flee towards.
Yeah, might just be the center objective, I would
don't think
imagine.
it says, unfortunately.
Okay.
So yeah, what do we think?
Listeners, let us know. But
Because like all 3 of these board edges are
technically yours.
potentially mine.
I'll let you either say just the center.
Do you want me to roll?
Or we can do
say,
that too.
Like
Where home
5
is.
or 6, I get to go towards the center, and then it'd be 4, 3, 1, 2.
Makes sense to me.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've said it that way, it'll help.
You've said it.
All right. So here's where they're fleeing to.
So
towards
the
the
center,
center,
and
and
then
they're
2d6,
4 inches. That worked out well, but actually they're below half, so they can't rally anyway. So that kind of sucks.
Is that true for orcs?
I believe so.
You're probably right. Let me double check that before we presume, but I think you're right, actually, now that you say that. So, as I step away, listeners, essentially what happened here is, I think the scenario really allows you to kind of build up this kind of alpha strike, and I did get lucky there, though, for you to fail the 8+ command check. But yeah, while we do
Yeah,
that.
well, I just learned that I should still take the boss pull on my knobs.
Yeah, getting a reroll of that
all
could have
right,
mattered
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
do a leadership check on my war boss and his unit now, so that's leadership 9. And they passed. Wow, I rolled another 9.
I was very
Man.
scared. I saw the 6 and I'm like, oh no.
These guys don't want to be here.
Yeah.
This isn't even their laser.
One of
Why
my
are we
own-
defending this?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh man.
Rough.
But yeah, I guess while you proceed, I'll just double check that. Oh wait, I guess we have to check to see if you even could rally, don't we? So we kind of need to know that.
Yeah, that's the first thing. But while you're doing that, I'll pull off the rest of the sentries because now that the alarm has been raised, those can all come off. And I already added the 1 extra to the Gretchen squad that I brought in my army. And then 1 will just get added for my Grot orderly, who's coming in as reserves, hopefully next turn, but we'll see.
Indeed. Looks like morale is on page 47, so that seems like a good enough place to start.
Right,
Shooting casualties, rallying, regrouping. So you need to have, you're right, 50% of the original strength. How does that work for special characters joined? Are they like separate in this case?
That'd be
he
nice
could
because if I
rally?
just lose Buzzgob,
I'm gonna say you can
hurt.
rally him, but maybe the squad is donezo or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I would say you can try to rally Buzzgob because
All
I
right,
think
Buzzgob
Buzzgob
will
would
try
not.
to rally.
Oh, he
He
fails.
fails on
Okay.
another 9. Well, I've rolled 3 9s in a row.
In
for
different
my,
ways.
morale checks.
It looks like.
So they're gonna flee again. Do you want me to flee Buzzgob separately then, if he's gonna be allowed to keep checking, or
Sure.
was that his 1 chance?
I'll let you keep checking.
All right. So Buzzgob is gonna go towards the far edge, and he's gonna go 8 inches.
Okay.
He's out of here.
He's gonna
The
provide
force field doesn't work.
the force
Abandon
field.
your post.
But it's still turned on, most notably.
It is still turned on
It's still
as he
turned
runs
on
away,
as
but
he
he's
runs
too
away.
far away to help the guys up there, I think.
Yeah.
Then the boys themselves, I gotta roll where, but they're going 5 inches towards the back table edge, so they'll run out and around this way. Run away.
That was very. Ooh, that was very fortunate. That
Yes,
failure.
a good chunk
'cause
of my
I
army
think-
is now routing.
I think if you hold there, I at least,
Right, and they
at the
passed
very
at least.
least, yes, they did lose that squad guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, it is now my turn, and we'll see what I can do. I don't have a lot of options available. My, whatever these guys are called.
the Mega
Knobs are slow and purposeful, so they are not likely to make it into assault, but I guess I might as well start headed that way. So we'll go ahead and roll 2d6 and see if we can start moving towards you with Zog, Big Grot, and Buzzgob's Gits. 5. All right, not bad to start
Can't
with.
complain.
We'll at least be able to shoot.
Oh, definitely. You're gonna be able to scorch.
Well, I don't know. I'm that far away. I'd get like 1 guy.
You can probably scorch my flamer.
Yeah, not worth it. All right,
Oh,
then
yeah,
we're gonna
it's one
send the Grots. They don't need to roll for anything, so they are just gonna come and head in. So they can just go 6 inches. So reinforcements. Frasia's Ranges coming to save the day.
Gonna embarrass the orcs as the orcs retreat past the Grots.
Yeah, right. That's not a good.
The runt herd is
Good
very
sign.
disappointed. I guess he's
Yeah,
got an
kinda
attack
coming around the
squig.
corner.
At least he's got a squig of some variety.
Yeah, it's an attack squig. Or actually, I don't think it is an attack squig. I think it just eats a goblin, and I can re-roll a morale check.
He's just a normal squig.
Yes. And then we've got my Shooter Boys, the Blaster Boys, and they are also gonna just head 6 inches towards the enemy.
I think that's
See
wise.
if we can get anywhere useful with them. So we'll head this way, I guess.
Makes sense.
6 inches. Gotta try to spread out a little more, not get blast weaponed again. That was pretty
It's
rough.
harder. It's hard to like predict and know. It's one of those things. And when you're trying to utilize terrain,
All right, so
it's
everyone
very
can get at
easy
least
to
to there,
get
so I
punched.
think I'm safe. Yeah, but now I'm so far away. See, I need to bunch up to get there fast, but
yeah.
it's unfortunate.
I guess there's it's a double-sided sword or whatever.
I'm just stuck here. All right, whatever. All right. I don't get to roll for any reserves. That would have happened already anyways. So now we're into my shooting phase.
You can definitely do something here.
Which is just my Mega Knobs.
You
They're
don't
only
think
at
they can
12-inch
shoot?
range. They're only 18. I think they're out. I mean, they'll try.
Maybe.
But I think they're just out. Maybe
think
one.
so? I think
Maybe
you might
that
have a
front
couple
guy.
of guys.
We'll try, but we'll start with the Mega Knobs.
Okay.
So these are Buzzgob's Gits, who are for some reason with Big Grot, but you know, that's fine.
That's fine. Buzzgob left.
So we've got twin-linked Shuda with Big Grot himself, so he's gonna go ahead and shoot on 5s. Nothing, and then I have, I think it's just Shudas, yeah. Oh no, they're twin-linked still. Oh, and I get to re-roll misses with twin-linked, yeah?
Oh,
So
yes,
let's
you do,
re-roll
sir.
Big Grot, he gets 1 hit now.
And he's shooting at who?
Sorry, these guys.
So that'll be a 3 to kill.
And it's a 1, so
Oh.
nothing.
Are
Then
those
I've
AP
got-
anything?
Yeah, they are AP 5, I think.
Okay, never mind.
AP 6.
Okay, then I actually get an armor save.
Nice. And then the other 2 are just 4 more of those same things. I guess I could have rolled them all the same.
Are those twin-linked
These
as well?
are twin-linked, so we'll re-roll those.
2 hits?
Netted 2
Threes.
hits. And 1 wound with a 5-up save.
Dead.
Hey, we got one.
I'll pull.
Not so bad.
I'm almost tempted to pull this guy to try and minimize the chances that he can get a successful charge.
I think it makes sense. And I
think
mean,
that's
the thing
wise.
that he's good at killing is already run off. So.
Indeed. So I think I'll do that.
I think I'm not even
And he's in
range now.
front, so it makes
I think
thematic
I'm
sense.
more than 6 inches away, so I don't think it's even worth attempting the assault. I guess there's no downside, right?
Yeah, you just
stand
don't
there
move.
or stand there. So.
You just don't move, yeah. Well, yeah, and those are assault weapons, so.
All right, we are gonna see if these guys are in range over here.
I feel like.
Actually, this almost looks closer.
Go for it, man. Maybe my field of view is distorted.
I'm gonna try to shoot them, so I'll now check to see
Yes,
what
sir.
the range is.
Oh, Def's
So
in.
that's in, but if they're not the closest, I'll have to check. So that's like 16, and that's
about the same.
16.
I'll let you pick them.
Okay,
I think that makes sense.
So that's gonna be 1. That guy's out. I think it's just 2. No, 3.
3.
3 of them can shoot.
So
That's
6 shots?
6 shots.
What about the big shooter in the back?
Oh, he has a longer range, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he's got like double.
I don't know. I don't think he can see.
I don't know which one it is.
No, I guess he can see past.
It's pretty,
there.
yeah,
Right there.
yeah, I'll give it to you.
Since guys don't block line of sight.
Yep.
I think you will get cover from this stuff, though.
I'll take it.
So hitting on 5s. Oh, but then 3 more. Well, we'll do those separate. Hitting on 5s. I got 2 hits with the regular shooters.
3s.
And 2
2
wounds.
5-ups.
See if we can get them.
Yep.
2 more dead.
So that was 3
And
out of
then
9.
big
so
shooter.
we're not quite. Or I think we are at a morale check now because we just did 33%
2 hits with the
casualty.
big shooter. And the big shooter is strength 5. So 2s, 1 wound.
And that is
And that is
AP 5.
AP5, so that just kills it.
dead. Okay, I got to do a command check for them.
All right.
Any other shooting?
I think that's going to be it.
They fail. They are only leadership 6.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, man, on a 7?
They're quite bad. Well, you can buy an upgrade to give them leadership 7 for like a special
Oh, sure.
sergeant, but I never
It's rarely
pay.
worth it.
I never pay that. I think they are still above 50%, so they can rally. So maybe they'll
So
come
at least
back.
you have that going for you.
But they ran back 5 inches, so we'll have them retreat. Retreat.
Perfect.
But they at least got to burn 3 orcs and eat some fire.
Yeah.
So
I think they did their job.
they did something. Even though everybody with a pistol shot the ground. But it's
All right.
fine.
It is your
They went
turn. 2 now.
Yes, so we're going to check for reserves.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with my Chaos Predator.
All right, let's
this
see what
is
we
on
got.
a 4-up. That is a
It
success.
does.
Sorry, that die is ugly, but that is a 6. Chessex, am I right?
And then bikes.
Bikes. Use the less ugly die. No,
They do not.
they do not. So the Predator will enter.
All right.
I might take it up this kind of more tight corridor, I'm thinking, to kind of protect its
Yeah.
lower side armors.
Stay away from the power claws a little longer.
Yeah, I mean
Potentially.
it's gonna take the tank a while to get up anyway. But essentially, I can only really get I'm gonna just, do I measure question live from like there or from the spiky bits?
I would just be consistent with whatever you do.
Okay, I'll just say that because that's the hole.
Yeah, that makes
I'm gonna
sense
say
to me.
from the hole.
Cool.
That's what I'm going with. The hole. I don't know what anybody else feels about that. Okay, so the Predators here, they will get a chance next round. Again,
Hopefully
turn
come
2. I'm gonna put that die there, so hopefully
That's helpful for us
we
to keep
don't
track.
recall. Other movement, we'll check for rallying on them.
Okay.
And we'll see if I need a 6 or lower. They fail.
All right,
They
they're
run
running.
another
Only
5 inches.
They'll get another chance.
So they're going back slow and steady. Whoop. And he's kind of trailing. But,
All right, on to the
okay,
movement phase.
next we got movement. So, got obviously some plasma options, and I've got a bunch of AP2 things there. So that's not lost on me, most definitely. But I've also got these guys who can do things. So let's start with the Oblitz. I'm gonna try to actually have them start moving up now.
All right.
I think first turn with him failing that check, only 2 inches for them.
So you can step down the
They
mountain.
can kind of step down, yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep them like base, because their bases are so big on these ones that they're
big
can't
boys.
really move much, but they're slightly further forward than they were.
They're not 4th edition models.
They are not. I think the 4th ed ones, worth noting, or 3rd, whatever, are on like Terminator-sized bases, whereas these are approaching Dreadnought-sized.
Yeah,
But-
little nuts.
This is where this is what I have.
Exactly.
So
It's how we play.
It's indeed. I'm going to kind of circumnavigate the table briefly. And I think next I'm going to not move the Havocs. Second Claw will remain stationary. And I'm kind of uncertain on how I want to handle this squad or that one. But I think I'm just going to commit with First Claw up here. I think I'm going to just move
draw me
forward
out.
and just kind of, they're going to be the sacrificial lambs,
Cool.
as it were. We'll see how that works out. But then 4th Claw, I'm almost tempted to stand still, but I think I'm going to inch it.
Just to make sure you're within 12.
I want to be within 12 to rapid at those dudes. Now, I am very cognizant that that means I'm almost definitely in charge range.
Yeah, but I'm slow and purposeful, so you
He's
might
slow
be okay.
and purposeful, and I'm hoping we can really just lay into him. I'm hoping we can now, admittedly, maybe other people are yelling at me, oh, this is foolish, but we're going to try to overcommit here. This might be a mistake, but if I roll hot with the Oblitz or
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
Plasma, I should be okay. No further movement because the tank moved on.
All right.
I guess we'll start then with the Obliterators, because that just feels like that's pretty... Well, you know what? Actually, no, we won't. We'll start with the squads up front. That makes most sense, doesn't it? So with this squad, First Claw, we're going to try to shoot into Buzzgob's Gits,
Cool.
and we're all in rapid fire.
Easy.
Oops, sorry, Gitsmog or Zork.
Big Rot.
Big Rot.
Zog, Big Rot.
I can't say any orc names correctly.
I can hardly keep them
We'll
straight.
do the Plasma first.
Another
One gets hot.
misfire.
Armor save.
He's fine.
Okay, and on the one hit, on a 2, nothing.
All right. Safe
So
from the plasma.
No plasma. And then we've got 6 just bolter rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3s and then 4s, I believe.
Nice. So far, so good.
But you'll get the 2-up, the coveted 2-up armor saves against these 2 things. So 2 2-ups.
All right.
And
Saved
he
them both.
passes them both.
Phew.
Next, we'll do this bigger squad here.
Excellent.
And, ooh, I don't know. Up to, oh, he's got 24, I guess, but might have just moved him. I feel like
I mean, you're like at the back of the base, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're in just aboutsies. We'll do the Plasma. We'll do the big tough guy first. Missed on Gets Hot 1. Hit on the other. We'll do for a wound, 2. 1 wound, and then the Gets Hot. He's alive. Whoops. Sorry, terrain. Grant notorious for bumping terrain. I don't know if that's true. I'm just stating.
You don't
it.
need to roll all the way over here.
That's
not,
true.
Like getting the
Good
dice
call.
in the camera. So roll just like there. That's fine.
You got it. Okay, plasma from the other guy gets hot. He is fine. And then the wound, that is successful actually because it's strength 7. So
right,
two.
Just one, right?
There was one from him and one from him. So
Oh, yeah, I didn't roll
two
that yet.
5-ups.
Oh, one takes a wound.
Because I'm giving you cover. Yep. So one's damaged, and then we've got the Kai gun from my lieutenant on 2s. Misses with 1, and then on 2s again. One more, but it's still a 2-up. So
Safe.
he's fine.
All right.
And then we got 6 more bolter shots. 3s. And then, sorry,
3
4s.
hits. And 2
Two
wounds.
2-ups.
Saved them both.
Saved them both. Okay, well, I was hoping to take one out. Might have been a mistake, but I'll accept it. I guess we'll do the obliterators now. We're gonna shoot them with las cannons.
That might finish the job.
We'll see. That's probably how I should have
You
started.
don't need to roll all the way over here.
Indeed. Sorry.
Just so
and
you don't
then-
have to reach and knock stuff, you know.
And then 2s.
2 hits and 2 wounds.
So 2
5
5-ups
ups
with
from
instant
the
death.
cover.
Oh,
Only
one
saved
dies.
1, so this guy is dead. Luckily, he already had 1 wound, so I
Yeah.
don't feel as bad about the instant
Not
death.
too bad. And then I think what we're gonna do is these guys are gonna target the big squad.
All right, so that'll be a leadership test for target priority.
Yeah. We'll see if we can pass that on a 9. We don't.
Oh, wow.
goodness.
So
So I
they
guess
are
we're
shooting.
shooting at Buzzgobs Gets, and the other guy whose name I've already forgotten. But we'll
Zog
do
Big Grot.
Zog Big Grot. I guess we can do instant death with the crack missiles if you fail the 2-ups.
Yeah.
So we'll do crack missiles. This will be 3s and 2s. 1 miss, and then a 2. That is
All right.
successful. 2-up.
Save.
He's fine, and then we'll just do all the autocannon shots. This will be 3s and 2s. 3 hits, 3 wounds, 3 2-ups.
This actually might not be. I'm going to roll them 2, and if that guy dies, then the next one won't be a 2-up save.
Passed
So
them
save
both.
so then the third one is a 2-up save. Oops.
He's
and
fine.
it's saved. All right.
Okay, we'll try the same thing with the Predator if it can shoot at them. Although, don't vehicles kind of ignore that, if I recall correctly? Or is it only when shooting at other vehicles?
I think
I'll
it's when
roll
you're
it
shooting
just to
at
be
vehicles
safe.
with heavy weapons.
Well, I would have passed it regardless.
Cool. So either way,
So,
shooting at the big squad.
Autocannon, 3s,
The Blaster Boys.
2s.
All right, they do have 5-up cover from the
5-ups
custom.
from the force field.
One
dies,
dies.
and then I got all the heavy bolters. Should be pointing dead ahead. So 3s. Oof. And then 3 again. 1 more 5-up.
All right, here we go. Not saved.
So only
Another one
2
dies.
died though. Not as much damage, woo, as I was hoping for. As I roll my dice off the table, but we're good. So that went a lot better for you. Now we'll see how your, I guess, reinforcements
rolls
come
go.
on. That'll be pretty
No assaults
consequential.
then?
I am definitely not
All right,
assaulting.
then
I
we're
think you're
moving
going
on
to
to my
assault
turn
me
too.
and probably wipe me. We'll
You
see.
think I'm gonna assault you with slow and purposeful?
I think so.
I guess I should probably call the WA.
That's why.
We'll see.
That's why I think you'll assault me. But I guess you could roll 1s a lot.
But first, reserve rolls. All right. Well, actually, morale would be first, right? So I can try Buzzgob.
Yeah.
8.
Passed.
He is just passed. Wow. All right. So he's good. These guys are still running though, and they are going 11 inches towards. We said 3, 4 this way. Wow. They are booking it.
Hightailing it out of the way for the grots.
Yes. You go handle them. All right. So now we go on to reserve rolls. We've got the night shift, which are my knobs, and they are inside the truck. So we'll see if they come on a 4. They do not. Then we have Black Squig 1, which is one of my Def Coptas. It does not. And then we have the Wings of Mork, which is my other Def Copta.
Ooh.
It also does not.
I think I got lucky there, especially
Yeah,
on
no
the choppers.
reinforcements is tough here.
Yeah.
All right, so we will go ahead and get moving. We'll start with the Grots. They are very far away, but make sure we're getting a shot of that here. They're gonna just go as quick as they can. I guess they're gonna get up there and then just blow up to blast weapons probably, but it means you're not shooting something else, I suppose.
Yep, yep.
All right, that's well under 6 inches, so we should be good there. We'll see about some slow and purposeful on these guys. Only 3, not good. I don't know who's closer. Probably
I think
these
them.
guys. I don't really want to go against your big lord dude anyways. All right, and then we've got these blokes. They're coming 6. They might be in without the wah, so I could shoot a bunch first.
Indeed. Did you call the wah? You've officially
I do
wah?
that at the beginning of the shooting phase.
Oh, is that when?
That
Okay.
is correct. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Something's happening there.
Something.
So now it's the shooting. Oh no, I can move Buzzgob.
He
as
just
well.
rallies, so I think you can't.
Oh, so he just stands there.
He kind of like
Turns around.
Maybe you get to
Guys?
do a 3-inch consolidate. I'd have to double check.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's find
But-
out. It cannot move any further in the movement phase,
Never
except
mind.
that models are allowed to consolidate.
Oh, so 3 inches, right?
I guess so.
Because consolidating is 3 inches in any direction.
I guess that's how I would read
I
that.
somehow remembered that in my brain. So he kind of got up.
That means he could shoot, but he doesn't have a gun. All right, so we are going to declare the wah, because this is the only stuff that can use it anyways. So we might as well, because it won't be there next turn, or there will be less of it at any rate. So we will start with Zog, Big Rot. He goes 6. That was big.
I think they're in.
I could just go this way now.
I think you should.
I don't think I should. He'll
Okay.
kill me.
Okay. Well, he's in minimum there, so you can't fail.
Will you get? Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I think this is better. And then these guys, the Blaster Boys are going 4. That gets them plenty close.
Okay.
They don't mind as much because they're not rolling for that charge distance anyhow.
Whoop.
He's leaping over the wall. All right. The Blaster Boys have advanced. They're fleeing, they don't get it. Grots are too puny to get it, and he can't move anymore. So I think he doesn't get it. So then we're into the shooting phase. These guys are not within 12 inches. He doesn't have a gun, and
They all fleeted.
fleeted for the shooting phase. So no shooting.
Assault phase.
So we are assaulting. We're gonna roll here. Slow and purposeful gets plenty. We are in, and then these guys will assault, and they also have.
Do you want me
plenty.
to
Yeah, if you just want to move them,
Help
that's
you?
fine.
Okay.
That would be a big help, so I don't have to reach all the way across. Just make sure my knob gets in there.
He's for sure he's in. I think that's this one.
Yeah. With his brand new power claw for crumping some power armor.
So maybe not everybody will get in, but I think
With a 6-inch move, they can't get within 2 inches of something?
I guess I could have maybe wrapped a little
Nah,
better.
You're good. We don't need to be pedantic about it.
We'll do that.
Fair
How
enough.
about?
All right.
I don't think I went full 6 wrapping, but I can't remember if you're supposed to wrap or if you're not. I think we had a talk
Yeah,
about
it's
that at one
well,
point.
the first person has to go
Like direct.
direct, shortest possible, and then
Right.
everyone else has to move up to their maximum to try to get in base contact with someone who's not already in base contact. But
I
after
think
that,
that's
you kinda do what you
reasonable.
want.
Which should be pretty much everyone now.
Okay.
So, okay. I actually get to swing first.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, unfortunately.
Well,
for
actually,
me,
my
though,
war boss might. He's initiative 5.
I thought he had
on
a
the
power
charge.
claw.
Oh, he does. You're right. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I'll put one guy at the war boss, I guess, because he's in base to base.
Yep.
4s,
He hits.
5s. I'll re-roll that. Nope.
All right.
And then 3 attacks into just the guys.
Into the boys.
2 hits, 2 wounds.
All right.
Two
And
6
they
ups.
have 6s.
One
One
dies.
saved.
And then a bajillion attacks back. I'll let you pick what order you want to do this in.
We will start with Big Rot, because he's the big one.
Okay.
he takes priority.
That's
so he
fine
is
with me.
5 attacks.
I guess technically you're supposed to swing with the boys first, but I don't think that has any real impact at this point.
That's true, because you're not going to do anything different
Yeah.
between. But
So
you're
go
right,
ahead.
they would be at a higher initiative.
But
Let's just do it right to do it right.
oh, okay.
So we've got 2, 4, 6,
How many
8,
did you
10, 12, 13 normal boys.
Yeah.
So
And they get 3 attacks
on the charge.
on the charge.
So
So
that
13
is-
times 3 is 39.
Yes, that many. And then we'll do the knob
Time
separate.
for some payback.
If people live. 39 is a lot.
Yeah, because he goes last anyways, because he has a power claw.
Yep, yep.
All right, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's all my dice, so we'll start there. And we are weapon skill 4, so 4s.
That's a lot of dice.
Looks like pretty average.
Yep, what's about?
So that was 25, so then that's 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So I've now rolled all of the dice that I need to roll. And we now have, it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 or
18
so.
hits, so about half, about right.
And then we are strength, I think 4 on the charge.
You are,
with regular
so
boys, so
4s.
4s to wound. And
It's gonna be a lot of 3-up saves. How many?
a little less than half, 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay. 3-up saves. That is 3 dead, so 1 is alive for the claw to crumble.
All right. You could pull people off. Well, actually, yeah, I think he's not going to get to hit anyone because they'll all die before his initiative step.
Yeah, I
And I
think
think technically he doesn't either because he's a separate model in the fight. So I think
True.
just Big Rot is now fighting.
I think
that
Big
last
Rot
dude.
should be sufficient unless he rolls a lot of 1s.
Here's the hoping. So he should be hitting you, I think, on 3s, right?
He should be. And then 2s. So unless these are all 1s, and there was
Wow,
a couple,
2 of them were
but
1s.
it was
so,
still sufficient.
I tried to fail. All
Okay.
right.
So
And,
they get the massacre, but they're slow and purposeful, so I think they just stand there.
Okay. So D6 for the massacre consolidation, 2 inches. All right, we are gonna dive. We gotta spread out, I think, with our consolidation.
I think that is wise.
Something like that.
Makes sense to me.
And that's my turn. So we are moving on to your turn 3, starting with the reserve rolls.
Oh yeah, the bikes, which are probably going to be consequential now. This is on a 3.
They do not.
They
on
do
a
not.
2. That's
Probably
helpful for
I
me.
wanted
Give
those-
my reinforcements a little longer to show up.
Definitely wanted those Melta. Definitely wanted the Melta. That's okay. Fortunately for me, the Mega Knobs are fully out of cover now, so I have that at least going
They're
for
a
me.
ripe target. Although they're not the closest to the Havocs, so you'll have to pass.
I'm less worried about the Havocs, more the Blitz.
Yeah, you're definitely closest with the Oblitz, I think.
Yeah, so okay, we'll do movement first.
First would be fleeing
Oh,
or
good call.
rallying. They can still rally.
On
I
it, they
believe.
are above 50%. They pass.
All right.
So they're just, I'll spin them on the spot.
They're ready to rejoin the fight.
He's pointing. He says that way.
And then you can consolidate 3 inches apparently.
Oh yeah, that's right. I even just told you that. My
I got you.
measuring tape's way over yonder, but we'll just kind of recommit, I guess, to the fight slightly. I'm gonna stay out of the terrain.
Yeah, no need to roll unnecessary difficulty.
Yeah,
on
let's
tests.
not do that. Maybe they'll do something. The tank. I'm a little gun shy with the tank, which sounds weird, but
Yeah, especially, well, I guess if I can get my power claws into you.
yeah, that's exactly why I'm gun shy. Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
man.
Move the
Forgetting
turret.
about this.
Hopefully the tank comes on okay in camera. It's a blue blob.
Oh yeah, it looks
But,
great.
okay, fantastic. And then they're not going to move. Let's see how far the Oblitz move. We get a
Ooh,
2.
only 2. They are slogging it.
They are slipping and slogging. But we'll take it, something like that. And then these guys, the piece de resistance. And I think we're going to hightail it out away from that guy who terrifies me.
It makes sense.
We're gonna.
Right now, you can just stand and shoot, and you still have 3 turns to run up to
exactly.
undefended.
I'm gonna kind of try to leverage the fact that I still have bikes coming. I was really hoping they would arrive, but obviously I can't complain after you failed every single.
I don't think after this shooting phase I'll have much of a defense to mount. So.
I have a feeling you're right, but a lot will depend on the Obliterators' rolls, which
they
without
haven't been doing
further ado,
amazing.
they have not done great.
All right, we've got some Oblits. They are shooting at, yes, as we expected, Buzzgob's final Git and Zog Big Rock himself.
Las cannons.
Here we go.
And that's what I needed.
All of them hit.
2s. All of them wound, so...
All right, and I get no cover or anything now.
So one dies from instant death, but it doesn't instant death the boss, because he's tough 5.
Yes, and I do have the Cyborg body 5-up invuln.
So 2 5-ups.
Oh, right, because that instant deathed him.
Oh, so only one wound. How many has he got? 4 total?
I think he has 4. 3, only 3.
Oh, okay.
Yikes. So 2 left.
Okay. Well, I can't complain. I think they're actually closer now.
Rough stuff. My Mega Knobs didn't do anything this game.
Yeah, indeed. Think of it, the way I would think of it is they helped deliver your boss.
I suppose there's that. They were
a
blade of armor transport.
They certainly shielded him from a lot of bolter and plasma fire.
That they did.
So with that, then I guess I'm going to shoot them next because I don't think they'll have any other legal target. Is kind of the way I'm seeing this. Maybe that's incorrect. Oh, that's about right because I moved. Sorry, tree. But they're all gonna fire at the war boss.
All right, this could be the end of Zog Big Graf.
We'll start with the Forsaken. Will he take down his rival? On 2s. On 3s, because you're tough 5. Tough boy. Only 1 wound. It is AP 3, so you do get your Cyborg
just
save.
Cyborg. Save. Wow.
Man, I'm not gonna have to take a thing for the demon weapon. Okay, and then we'll do the plasma. We'll do 2 on the plasma in the middle. Gets hot. He's
Finally.
dead. And then the 2 for that guy. Gets hot.
And he's dead.
They're both dead.
But the other 2 shots still hit, yeah?
Yeah. And then 2s. Oop, I'll re-roll that. Nope, only 1 5-up.
Not saved. He's down to 1
And then
wound.
we got 6 bolters. 3s. And then
but 1
5s. 1 4-up because you have heavy armor.
Yeah.
He's
Saved.
alive.
Wow,
okay.
with 1 wound. I have to commit at least another unit to shoot at him to finish him off.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I have to. I think that's okay. We're going to shoot the Havocs at this squad first.
Yeah, I don't think he's much of a danger now because he only has 1 wound and you'll hit him first if he charges, so.
Well, that's true. Good point. I didn't think about that, but he is still tough 5.
Unlikely to be alive.
He's still tough 5. I'm actually going to probably commit to shooting at him just because I'm pretty afraid of him, actually. Maybe unjustly so. You did a good job spreading. I don't think I can get more than like maybe 2 or 3. Maybe that guy can get like 3. Him and then maybe that and that.
Sounds good to me.
Unless I feel like you did pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much 3 as well. I don't think I can get more than 3, so we'll just say 3. The 2 frag missiles both hit. So that's 2 hits and then 4 semis, or partials rather. 4-ups for the partials. So that's 5 total frag missile hits. On 4s. Oops. On 4s.
With no armor.
With no armor, you are correct. So that's 3 orcs dead. Yeah, that is true. We did get them out of the cover. And then the auto cannons, 3s and then 2s. That'll be 3 hits. And then 2s will pick them up. 2 more die.
It's not looking good.
Don't know if that was.
I'm sure that's 25%. I only had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 left, so that's definitely almost a third.
Yeah.
More than a third.
So now it's the hard choice of what to do with the Predator. There's probably no bad target, because if I shoot him, I really hope I kill him, I guess.
I feel like you finish off the boys. I mean, they might just run
play
anyways,
is probably
though.
to kill the boys.
Yeah.
That's the safe play, but I think I want to shoot him. And I might be mistaken, but I guess I have to do the target priority because they're closer,
Yes,
I
they
think.
definitely are closer.
So we'll see if I fail. I think I pass it with a 9 because Chaos guys are all 9. So we're going to shoot at him.
All right.
Autocannon. It's with 1 on a 2. That's a 5-up.
Cyborg, save.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to regret this, he said, Grant. Okay. 3s and then 4s. Needed that. And then I need this to go kinda good. I'll take kinda good. 3 5-ups. Just need 1 to fail. Okay.
2 of them
and we got
failed.
'em.
Oh, all 3 failed actually.
Did they? Oh yeah, they were. Yep. AP4 saving me there.
Zog Bigrod is cut down in a hail of bolter fire from the Predator.
That's a pretty scary power claw removed.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you shot at him and not the boys, because I think he's much less of a threat with 1 wound.
Yeah.
I think he would just die before he got to strike if he charged anyone.
If I whiff though, he's tough 5 with a 4-up. I just feel like
it's true, you could whiff, but seems pretty unlikely with a whole unit of Marines and your leader.
You very well are right. You very well could be right.
We will never know. But anyways,
I went for
that's
that.
it, yeah?
Yep.
All right, reserve rolls for me. So we're gonna go with the night shift. They
They're here.
arrive, and then Black Squig 1 does not arrive, and the Wings of Mork does not arrive. All right.
Well, at least you got the knobs.
Yeah, and then I got to find out where they come in. So I think it's 2 through 5, and then 1, 6, something like that.
Says it on the thing.
Oh, I have it right here.
Yeah, it's on the deployment.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes,
2
you
through
are.
5, 1, 6.
Okay, where do they come?
All right, they come in.
That's probably
back
optimal for
edge.
me.
So they are going to drive up 12 inches. That's
Knobby
as fast
boys.
as fast can go, right? Or can I go 24?
You might be able to go
fast,
24 and fast. Pretty sure
even
you
if
can.
it's not a fast skimmer?
I'm pretty sure you can go 24, but double check me. I think skimmers are independent of the fast keyword. I think skimmer, you can have like a non-fast skimmer like Tau.
Right. Where does it say that?
Under vehicle movement. As I get in front of the camera.
Vehicle movement, here we go. Oh yeah, up to 24 inches.
Up to 24, so he's got another 12 inches. Hopefully I didn't jostle that too bad.
Boom! All right, they're coming. All right,
Can't tell,
so
there's
there we
no
go.
preview on that. Don't know if that's by design.
There is, it's just on the other side.
Oh, I'm blind, as usual. Okay, they're way up on the board. And, okay. Let you reposition, and then it's really your move here. This is bottom of 3.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I've got to do. Got a few of the Blastoboys left. And we've got Frasia's Ranges, who I think may get close enough to actually shoot this turn.
Oh,
so that's
definitely.
something.
Definitely going to be able to shoot.
At least with a few of them. Which, traditionally, my ranges have done almost nothing. I think they've maybe never killed anything. I think they only survived 1 game. That's just because they deployed way far away from everyone and never made it. Oh, these guys have to flee some more. Let's see if they get off the board. And I think we can just say they're going to keep going this way at this point.
They retreat. They're just on the edge there, so yeah, that's a tip
6
risk at a
inches.
certain point.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with that.
Not that it matters anyway, since they can't rally.
Yeah.
Might as well just pull them off. And then these guys, oh, they never took their leadership test, so let's do that. They may just be running away.
You're on a 9 though. You should be fine. He says.
I'm
he's
fine on
There
a
you
7.
go.
All right, so I can't wah. I think I'm just out of 12 inches here. We could run at your tank and power claw it. Maybe I just try that, and then I'm closer to something else next time. Although I can't shoot anything else if I do that.
Correct.
And even if I charge your tank, I'm still vulnerable to shooting next turn as well. Because I'm not like locked in combat there. But that's definitely more than 12 inches, I think. Because I think you were just in 12 inches on my
I think you're right.
boss.
Yeah.
And I would be against your front armor with my power claw, right?
Yeah, but you'd crump it regardless. Well, not
There's only strength
regardless.
8.
Yeah, I guess
It's not that great
I guess
against
you're right.
13.
It's not guaranteed. You're right. That's true.
It's 6 for a penetrating hit, right?
Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's
a
pretty
good point.
unlikely, in fact.
That's pretty true. For
So
some reason,
think
I always have it in
shooting
my
is gonna be
head
my
that it hits
better
the rear,
option.
but I think
gotta
that's
just
later.
lay into these guys.
He's committed.
Orc shooting is gonna win me the day somehow.
I believe in orc shooting. I believe in it so hard.
I want to believe, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to believe. It's like a UFO thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to believe Bio Blitz will plant the demos.
That would be something.
They're going to
to
roll
see.
6s the rest of the game.
I love it. I'm here for it. All
Yeah,
right.
let's do that.
Oh, and then Buzzgob has rallied, so he's gonna come up and try to get people some.
Cover.
Which he is
Cover-ooski.
now. Oh, he's just out.
What is the
The
bubble?
Grots get it though, 6 inches.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, let's just start with the Gretchen. See how many of them are within 12 inches of these
Gotta be
blokes.
the whole thing, right? No. Oh, definitely not. Okay.
Yeah, so I think to this line.
Yeah.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
So
And
11
then
4-ups.
he does not, I think, maybe he has a shooter.
I don't know.
He has a slugger, yeah. The grunt herd.
Shoot him.
So Grot Blast is our assault 1, strength 3. And I said 2, 4, 6,
You said
8,
11.
10, 11.
So 11 4-ups.
5. Yeah, the best shooters in the army here.
Best shooters in the land.
Sharpshooters, here we come. That's not bad. About average.
And then 5s.
Just under. 3. Above average. All saved,
They're all saved.
as we would expect. Then the Blaster Boys have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 regular shooters. And then let me see if my slug is in range. It is, so we'll add that in as well. So that'd be 15. Is that what it is?
Yep.
5, 10, 15.
On 5s.
Not
That
good,
looked bad
only
at first,
4.
but I can't tell.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about average, 4.
And then 4s.
Only 1.
But I'll fail it.
Here's to hoping. Nope.
No.
All right, and then 3 big shooter shots, one of
One
which
hit.
hits,
3.
and 1 wound.
And just
Saved.
pass.
All right.
With a 3.
Every single power armor save made.
That happened successfully.
That
was a big deal.
That's a common story for my orcs.
It does feel that way.
Oh, I never shot with the slugger that the grunt herd
That
had.
is true. And
He
he
misses on a
missed.
4.
I got excited.
All right. Wow. So that's it. My shooting did nothing. Ooh, this might be in range. We're gonna try to shoot
Oh,
them
it's
with
definitely
a
in.
36
It's 36.
range. Oh yeah, we
Got
got one
'em.
more big shooter coming from the
The truck.
over here. Let's see if they can do anything on 5s. Wow,
Yeah,
2 hits.
let's go.
So far, so good.
3s.
And only 1 wound.
Okay.
Hey, finally did it.
He
All
did
right.
him.
The night shift
I guess they're all just
and their
bolters.
mobile ambulance is gonna swing things, and that is 25%.
That is.
So
with
let's
the
see.
with the Chaos Lieutenant.
Oh,
they
they're fine.
pass.
That would have been helpful.
That would have been sad times for Willow Tree Land. Don't know what that
and then I'm
means.
going to assault here, but actually, if I can make it, I think I must have moved somebody too far because
You were out.
I think I was because you
Okay.
measured your 12-inch range
Okay.
for your
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's okay.
shooters. So,
Do you want to? Okay.
I mean, sure, I'll try to assault. Yeah, I think I'm just out.
I think you're. Yeah, we're talking maybe.
I should have been out, and I think
a
I'm just
quarter
out,
of an
so
inch.
we're good. All right, your turn 4.
Turn 4. Okay, the bikes
Potentially 9.
on a 2.
They're coming.
Thank goodness. On the 2 is what I rolled, so that was big. I guess the question is to turbo boost or not to turbo boost? That is the question. And I think the answer is turbo boost, my guys.
Yeah, I mean, they can just outflank me and plant the charge.
That's
now, right?
kind of not what I'm going to do exactly, but
Oh, well, all right then.
at least that's not the plan yet. But
But it's an option open later.
it is
just
an
in
option
case.
because they're so fast.
Yeah.
That I am not going to like ignore. So they're gonna zoom up in this cool. I love bikes, how they look.
Yeah, they
I
look
love
awesome.
like the formation. I don't know. I liked how imagine it. So they're going to zoom on. They're turbo boosting, so
Are they
no
coming
shooting.
to finish these guys off? Is that what their plan is?
Yeah, that's what they're thinking they're going to do, but then the orcs jump in a hole. Never to be seen again. Okay. Hey, maybe I can tank shock. The problem is the second I say, Grant, let's tank shock, we're going to go, how? And I'm going to go, I don't remember. Let's just look it up.
If you want to do it, let's do it.
Maybe we'll do a tank shock. Can I shoot in tank
not
shock?
Smart. I don't think so. I think
Well, then I don't want to do that.
well, maybe you could if you. I don't think you can get to him with only 6 inches is the problem.
Oh, you're right.
So I think you have to move 12 and
maybe,
then not shoot as
and the
much.
problem is they'll all die. Okay, well, let's not worry about it. Okay, them. I got a 1 and a 6, so this is the Oblitz time to get to place the demo charges.
On the move.
I'm gonna really just full send here. That might be a mistake, but I'm gonna just live with it. These guys are gonna go. Man, do I want to be in combat against that many grot? Probably.
Yeah, they won't do any wounds and you'll win and you'll sweeping advance.
Right?
Them.
I think. Maybe.
Safer than the boys.
Oh, this is certain. And then these blokes, they're still alive. I'm not dead.
Do they have a name?
I just call them the scum.
Nice.
I give
think
them
that
like
works.
a different name every time because I don't think they like deserve a cool name.
That's fair.
They're just like servants basically.
Yeah.
They moved. I'll move the tank up at least a little bit. I am fully committing now that I have to kill that. I guess I don't have to, but
Yeah, because once again, it's
yeah.
not particularly likely to do anything.
Yes. And then they're not going to move, obviously. Okay, so shooting. We will start with these. Yeah, I know. I'm like pretty scared. Do I want to shoot them at them? They're more likely to do something. Although I'll have to do a command check, I'm pretty sure.
Might as well do the command check and see if you
We'll
can
just see
decide.
if I get the option. Hey,
You can.
They're listening. I guess the Forsaken is right there. So if they didn't shoot the
Do
right
or die
thing,
at this point.
he would have just been like, what are you doing? We're going to shoot at them.
All right.
Because I think their guns are more
scum
likely to actually hurt them.
Are shooting at the grass.
And that's why. 4s and then 3s, actually. I'll re-roll that one. So 2 hits.
All right.
And then 3s to pick up.
Roll toughness 2 action.
1 wound.
All right. Blam.
Well, they killed something with a pistol. We'll take it. And then, do I want to just shoot you a bunch, or do I want to charge in to Graz?
Yeah, I think you still have time to just shoot me, but
I think I might charge.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Next, we'll do this tank at them.
All right.
Auto cannon. 2 hits. Whoops, sorry, orc. 2s to wound. 2 die.
All right. No, they were just out. Dang it.
And then we've got the heavy bolter sponsons. 3s. Only 3 hit, and then 3s kill. That is 3 dead, though.
All right, these guys are done for.
Yeah, that's probably, so now he's testing on a 7, but the claw is still there. The
Claw's still there. They could pass on a 7.
They could definitely
It is possible. It's, in fact, statistically average,
Yeah.
but that hasn't stopped me before.
We'll do the obliterators into this squad. We're gonna do triple heavy bolters. That's.
Don't even want to give them the chance, huh?
I don't know. So my whole philosophy against orcs is you gotta get rid of the claws, and obviously you're gonna be the last guy to pull. So I have to like almost wipe the squad. And one of the hard parts of this book, this orc book that's good, is that I can mob rule is almost never. It's never a negative.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't like get you down to like leadership 3 or something. You'll
Oh,
never
I
be
see.
worse
Yeah,
than
yeah,
a
yeah.
7. So I can never count on it. Now you don't have the boss pull, so it's really taking a coin flip.
It is. Yeah.
But 3, 6, 9, 3s. So 5 hits out of 9, and then 3s will kill. Only 3 die, so everybody but the knob. So that's awkward. So the question
Fire
is...
all the havocs at him. Fail your leadership test and have to.
I think instead I'm going to take a leadership check on them to shoot at him.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Which they
Yeah,
pass
fine. Wow,
also.
2 double one
Two double
leadership
ones.
tests
The
this turn.
Forsaken is doing good. I don't think those guys are in 12, but he can do it with his Assault 24 gun. And it's Assault 2.
How to do the trick.
But he's got 2 wounds.
I mean, the other guys can... Oh, but you don't want to rapid fire? Oh, but you can't charge
I
the
can't
dots
charge-
nowadays, so
I
might as
can't
well
charge
fire
them.
a single shot. Oh, but they moved.
I moved.
That's right.
There's all these things.
All these things.
Before I roll that, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I rapid fire into them with them and then him into them. That feels like such a
I just
waste.
feel like you don't need to worry about that one knob. You're freaking out so much about that one dude.
I don't think I'm... Maybe
Even if he blows up your predator, what do I have left to stop your army?
Those knobs. But you're right. You're right. Okay. May I? Can I? I know I took the check, but I haven't rolled. Can I
you're
target
good.
them?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to target them with these 3 guys.
Okay.
This is the Forsaken, 2 hits, and this will be on 2s. 2 die.
They do have the 5-up save from the thing.
Okay, so 1
the
dies.
custom whatever.
And
Force
before I
field, that's what
forget
it's
the
called.
demon weapon thing, he's fine. And then 4 bolter shots. 2s. 3 5-ups.
Saved 1.
Save another 1.
2 more die.
And then, I can't believe I'm going to do this. We're going to shoot all of them at him.
All right.
All right, auto cannons. 2 hits and 2s. That should kill him
Yes, it does.
before the crack missiles come in. So I just
the
really,
final boy has fallen.
again, really focusing on claw removal, just because
It's the first time I even took claws.
you're right, and there's a reason. So if you didn't have the claw, I
Yeah.
think I do shoot there,
Certainly.
and I'm less worried about it. But just the fact that it creates this
there.
whole power vacuum. Or
I
not
understand
vacuum.
that in principle, but I think in this game it makes no sense to worry about that. Because even if he killed the predator, which is still unlikely even in the side armor,
Yeah. Well, side
That's-
armor, it's
that doesn't really
50-50.
that doesn't really stop your army.
probably
point.
not. You're right. Okay. I think that's all I can do because I rapid fired, so he can't charge. They're just doing that. The bikes are going to try to come around, and we'll go from there. So hopefully your
All right, my turn 4.
choppers come in.
On 2s, Black Squig 1. It comes in. The Wings of Mork. It comes in. All right, let's see where.
Turbo.
Black
right.
Squig
They're
1
random too.
is coming on here.
Oh, okay. Behind me.
No,
okay.
sorry, here. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, here. And then the Wings of Mork at the table edge. All right.
But they can turbo boost.
They can turbo boost and at least get closer. So I'm not deploying him here. I'm just thinking.
I get
getting
you.
Close. All right. Let's see. Well, this guy is gonna, I think, turbo boost, which is 24 inches, which won't get him very far, but it'll get him closer. And I guess I might as well try to stay out of the way of Havocs. So he'll fly into there. Try to hide behind this. If I turbo boost, I can't do anything, so I don't think I need a turbo boost here, because I could fly in all the way over here even. Because it's just this whole long table edge.
Theoretically, if you come in here, couldn't you just turbo boost to there?
I could, and then blow up from the Havocs, because I can't shoot the turn I turbo boost.
Right.
So I
I'm
think
just
that
trying.
would be
You're right. That
silly.
wouldn't be a good idea. I'm just trying to think.
But I probably could. But I think I'll come in here, fly here, and at least get one shot on your
Hide
predator.
behind the trees.
Again,
Although-
blowing up the predator maybe isn't helpful, but that's what these guys are kitted out to do, and just shooting at other one-off guys doesn't seem that helpful. So I think
Yeah, it's
that's the play.
basically going for the bikes or Preds.
Yeah, but-
or just Marines, I guess. Honestly, they're not a bad target either.
Yeah, I just feel like with the one missile that I have, it's just
Yeah, it's hard.
one guy or
One guy.
maybe a whole tank, and it's kind of the same probability. So I'd rather go for the tank.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, and you get the sidearm
Yeah,
shot.
so best chance I'm going to get. All right, on to regular movement. We've got our knobs in a truck. They're going to try to move in and do something here. We're going to drive through here. 12 more inches. Right into the field of fire. Oh, these guys are gonna flee off the board probably. Yes, they're finally gone. And then I think charging them is senseless, so I think we'll move these guys over to make an attempt at charging the scum.
You're right, roll well, you might just kill them with the pistols.
Yeah, I hope so.
Is there AP on those Blastus? No.
They're firing garbage.
They're throwing wrenches.
All right, and then Buzzgob himself will bring up the rear behind.
With the force field.
Yes, most importantly, although maybe he should come over here. I don't care about the grots. Do you mind if I
That's fine.
redo that move?
Yeah, it's whatever.
So he's back there to 6 inches, and then he's gonna come. Well, actually, I don't want him to be the closest thing either, because then you can just gun him down.
Worth noting, I think
willy-nilly.
you can, with certain weapons, shoot the vehicle anyway.
What do you mean shoot the vehicle anyway?
Like certain, I think it's strength 8 or higher. You can
Oh, that's
target.
fine. I don't want you to target him.
Oh,
is what
I
I'm
see.
saying. And if he's here, you can target him without
Right.
the target priority test.
Going-
so I think he'll
going
come
around to
here,
hide.
And now he's within 6. We're good there. All right. Buzzgob is heroically hiding behind. He's fixing the turret. He's trying to get the turret going so we can blast you with it. All right.
I respect his efforts.
Wow, that's my whole army's here. This is all I got. Let's see what we can do. Grots I can shoot with. I can shoot with the big shooter here. I can shoot with the missiles there, and I think that's about it. So we'll save that for last because that's cinematic. We'll start with the Grots shooting at the scum, as they are known. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
And a slugger.
9, 10, 11, and a slugger. So hitting on 4s.
And then 4s again.
Ooh, not so great. Only 4 hits out of 11. And, oh, 3 of those are wounds. That's something.
2 die. Oh,
They have
3
a 4?
die,
I was
sorry.
going to say.
I misread the 4.
And I missed with the slugger on a 1.
Well, that is definitely a leadership check. I assume nothing else is shooting them this turn?
No.
Wow,
They passed. It's the Forsaken being right there. He's scared.
Yeah, he's a scary guy.
Big shooter into the 4th claw. Or was that the 1st claw?
That is 4th claw. You're right on the
All
money.
right, great. 2 hits. Wow, these guys are sharpshooters over here on this truck.
Well, look, I like the guy holding the gun has a really big
Grin.
toothy
Yeah,
grin.
He's happy about what he's doing here. All right, and then these will wound on 3s. A 1 and a 2, so nothing. I've
Okay.
talked about it for too long. All right, now we're going to move on to our twin-linked rocket launcher into the side armor of the
Predator.
Pred. So let's see, we've got Black Squig 1, and it's going to take this out.
I didn't name the tank. I just realized it.
Wow.
Sadness. Maybe Black Squig 1
This
can
better
name.
blow it up
He
and-
can name the tank if he kills it. Give it an orc name.
All right, here we go. On a 5. No.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling with the twin linked.
Oh!
On a 4.
That was really
it's another
close.
miss. All right.
Sadness.
So it was a
Not
Hail
meant to
Mary,
be that
but
time.
would have been cool if it worked. So always worth trying. We are now going to move on to the assault phase, where I will now assault the remaining scum.
You're definitely.
Congrats.
This will actually be kind of a silly combat.
It
Not
really
sure
will.
how
He can
this will
actually get
go,
away with it.
actually. You do have an orc,
I do.
so I presume you win?
I should, but you know
Your-
how dice are.
Your orc should swing simul with mine, because he has Furious Charge.
All right.
So
We're
I'll
getting
just-
in there.
I'll just do my 4 attacks, and then, because I'm initiative 3, and then your orc
I'm
on the
initiative
charge is
2 on the
3.
grots.
So
Might be too close.
I'll just swing at grots.
Okay.
This will be 3s and 3s. I got 3 hits. And then 3s to wound. That's 3 grots. 4,
All right,
5, and 6.
it
And
has
then
to
you
be
got the orc.
engaged dudes, so we'll kill these 3.
Makes sense to me.
And then the orc, he has a grab-a-stick. Let me remind myself what that does.
Does that give him better initiative?
Reduce 1 base contact enemy model's attacks by 1.
Oh,
Not in base contact, so it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Good call. I was going to say, put 1 back.
He has, should have 2 attacks, I think. 3 attacks as he charged.
Yep.
All miss.
Oh my
2
god.
1s and a 2. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 grots, it looks like.
So 14 attacks?
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7, all right.
Their weapon skill 2,
2,
so 4s.
Wow, this was a not great
Oh my
roll.
god, Cam.
4 out of 14.
That was 4 out of 14 on 4-ups for listeners.
3
wounds
though.
might be enough.
I could kill them. They just have to fail some 5-ups.
And they're dead.
Wow, all
Okay.
right.
So they
Fraser's
did do it,
Ranges are my
yeah.
MVP.
Just as we were doubting them.
They've done more than they've ever done before. Then they massacred, so they can consolidate
D6.
inches.
Right back into
I'm gonna reroll
combat.
that. It's edge there. 3, all right.
You can get into combat.
With the obliterators.
Heck yeah. I respect this so much.
It just means they can't shoot me next turn,
This is true.
which is huge. Especially with Laz
Maybe
cannons
now I
aimed
can-
at my truck.
I don't think I wonder if I should look at if I can tank shock into combat. Probably not.
Now's the time. All right, we've got some Fraser's Ranges charging into the obliterators. A forlorn hope.
Overrunning into the obliterators as
True,
they chop
yes.
down some scrubs with hammers.
They really did deserve to run past the fleeing orcs. I'll tell you what. They're gonna grow into orcs after this. They just got
More orcs.
so jazzed up on whatever orc energy, Wa energy is flowing. All right, we're on to your turn 5.
Okay, I do kind of want to look up
Yeah, go for it.
tank shock. Here we go. Oh, I can't turn. Okay, so I can't
it's a
like
straight line.
I just have to like ram. I have to specify a direction.
Sad.
If an enemy unit is not reached, you just...
Someday we will tank shock. Maybe it would be really cool if I was like cornate and had bonuses and stuff. We're turn 5, he says. Okay, so I might lose this just because I'm so slow and cagey.
Here's to hoping.
We'll see if the bikes can do this bike thing where they just blow up stuff. Something like that.
Does sound like you could still shoot after tank shocking though, just based on
Oh, really?
whatever normal movement restrictions to your shooting there would be.
Okay. I think at this point I'm just going to commit because I feel like I have to, even though I'm pretty much now guaranteeing the knobs will charge someone. The Forsaken will probably die, but that's fine. The tank, I think.
Yeah, I'm just running out of bodies
options.
to stop you from
Right.
getting there with one or the other of those 2 units.
And then I think he's just going to have to do them. I guess I could shoot there. I don't know. Well, we'll do that, I guess. And they're just there, so we'll do shooting.
All right. where are we
They
starting?
can't really see anything except for the truck that they theoretically can hurt, so
Might as well try.
I guess we'll try. I don't know if we're in rapid. I think we're probably maybe in. Just in on the front. Are you weak? I'll say not, because it's more hitting your like
Bulldozer
ram
blade.
bowser thing, which we said didn't count. So we'll just do the Forsaken special gun on 2s. And then it's strength 6, so a 4 will glance. Nothing.
All right. On 3.
And then we'll do the bikes, who moved up 12. We've got twin link bolters and double melta. Is the melta in? I think that one is, and that one most definitely is. So we'll do the meltas first. Neither hit.
Oh man.
That's
ones.
been my melta experience with the bikes. Then we'll do the rapid firing bolters, assuming they're in 12.
They should be. The meltas were.
The meltas were, yeah, we're in. Okay, so 6s, or 6 shots. Whoops, and these are twin linked. So still need 6s to glance, but we should get a lot of hits. Don't even need the twin linked apparently. And 2 glances, 4 nothings.
All right.
Do we get anything on the first one? A 3. Is that a special table for you? I forget.
Oh, it is.
And a 1. So you're definitely not destroyed.
What did I do with my book? There it is.
I think a 1 is just a shaken.
Probably shot the guy with the gun.
Vehicle, weapon destroyed. I don't think that's a 3. I think 3 might be stunned. But I'm not sure if that causes a careen.
Here we go. Oh no, it's only if I suffer a vehicle destroyed or explodes thing we roll on this chart.
So it's just a
normal
1 and a 3. One
on
is
glancing.
on glancing.
Yeah, that's shaken and stunned, so it's just stunned.
Okay, so it's stunned. So the bolters did stuff.
So no shooting and no moving. That's kind of huge, actually,
Yeah, that actually kind of does matter.
because now I can't assault you next turn.
Yeah. I guess we'll shoot these things at them. I think he's the closest.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. We'll orient them to look.
They slightly.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think that tank is way farther than like 24. Yeah, okay. So we'll do the crack missiles first, because if they do this right, I think don't need the autocannons. 2
They
hits.
both hit.
And 2s. And only 1 wounds, but I'm pretty sure that instant death.
Yeah, and I get no armor because I only have a 4 up.
Yeah. Autocannons
Those
shoot
Def
through
are fragile.
into the trees and hit the cliffside. Autocannon guy doesn't really have a lot of targets, I guess, other than the truck,
Yeah.
which feels wrong.
But you can blow it up.
Now we're at that point. I see now
Can't
what
you see Buzzgob over there? He'd
Yeah,
have cover, but he already has cover from the force field. You could gun him down.
I guess we can go for Buzz.
Up to you.
I don't think I get. Well, I probably could. Do you think I get both sponsons? Probably. I
Definitely
guess.
not.
Oh
The
no,
far
not
one
that one. That's
definitely
kind of what I
can't,
was
yeah.
thinking. I guess we'll go for Buzz.
All right.
3s,
Both hit.
both autocannons. 2s, 2 whatevers, and then the 3 autocannon or heavy bolters. Wow. And then is he tough 5 or
No.
is he tough 4? Okay. 3s, 2 more. So 4 AP 4 wounds.
All right, so that cuts through his heavy armor, but he has cover.
And he's got all the other stuff. And
Past 2,
he
but I think
lives,
he only
right?
has 2 wounds. Yeah.
Oh.
So he's dead.
Okay.
Also, before he died, those would have been this vehicle would have counted as obscured.
You're right.
So what does that just downgrade penetrating hits to glancing, or it's like
I
-1
believe
on the
it
chart?
does, but let's double check. Obscured target and glancing hits. I was actually just near that. Okay. On a D6, it downgrades. A D6 roll of 4+, it downgrades a penetrating hit
So
to
it didn't do
glancing.
anything.
So in this case, I don't think it did
Yeah,
anything.
because you just had glancing hits.
Yeah, and then smoke launchers are like auto downgrades, which get a specific call out.
Cool.
Go smoke launchers. So that was obviously very fortuitous. They can't do anything else except fight. So you swing first, actually.
Oh yeah, because you have power fists. Not everybody is in here. Do you want to count how many grots are in for me?
I'd say basically everybody but this
The last
guy.
2? Oh.
I think he's within 2 of his base.
Oh yeah, he is. And
So-
still no prodder. That would have been huge. Take away one of your
Yeah,
power
1, 2,
weapon
3.
attack or power fist attacks.
7, so 7 grots.
Don't I count as charging or no?
I don't believe you do.
Oh, okay.
Because I had, I looked that up when doing bike shenanigans.
4, 6, 7. On 4s.
Well, there you go. Okay.
That was much better than last time.
And then you need a.
5. Does
I think
5
you
do it or I need a
think,
6?
I think you need a 6
Okay.
because I'm tough 5.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only strength 2.
And then the orc.
Oh yeah, he's got a couple 3 attacks. And
And
he
then
hit
he
on
should
2.
5s.
1.
Hey, 2 up.
All right. As expected.
And power fists. 3s.
Couple ones there.
2s. 4 grots get picked up.
Splat, splat, splat. All right, so you won by 4. You don't outnumber me though.
No.
I feel like there's a -1 if I'm below half, or is that a different?
I believe that's correct.
So
It is.
I
That
think
is
I'm
true.
on a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passed
I passed.
exactly.
These guys really are the MVPs. They're
So
showing the orcs
you
how
do
to be
get
orcs.
to consolidate your
Oh,
guy
that's true.
into base with his grab-a-stick
Haha.
up to 6 inches or whatever. I think you have to get everybody. There you go.
Beautiful. Frasia's Ranges for the win. All right, is that my turn then?
Yeah, I can't do anything
So
else.
my turn 5. Yeah, this is very unfortunate that that truck can't move, because now I am very stuck back there. I think even with the, well, maybe if I get 2 inches out here, I'm close enough.
Yeah, you might be in.
I gotta
It's
try
close.
it. I think
I
that's
think you
my
gotta
only
try
chance.
as well.
Even though they'll just make it in and blow the thing up next turn, but c'est la vie.
Tank shock it with the truck.
I can't, because it can't move.
I know, but next time if it lives.
So I can deploy, because it's open
If it
top,
lives.
within 2 inches of the edge. So we can go there. Might as well. Well, what I'm saying is you're gonna have, oh, I can't see that tower's in the way.
No, I know what you mean.
You
yeah.
win by the end of next turn before it ever gets another turn.
Oh, I can charge it. That's right. I for some reason thought I had to walk into it.
Yeah, that's definitely not 6 inches, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's worth a try. My sluggers will kill you all, I'm sure.
Yes.
All right, then I think I have to use these guys against them, just in the hopes that I kill one and you fail a morale test miraculously. Because
I respect it.
there's no other way that I can, oh, but I'm blocked by my own truck. Oh, I can fly.
But
on top of
you
this.
fly. Can you hide behind it and still just kind of shoot over it anyway?
I don't think I can shoot over the truck.
No. Okay.
I wouldn't think so.
Fair enough.
I don't. It's unclear to me what height jet
A
bikes
chopper
are.
is, yeah.
Are jet bikes like? Do they land in between and they're going like?
I think
that,
I think your interpretation is correct. It just seems extra weird to me for helicopters. Now I know they're not like helicopters that we see and
Yeah.
whatever, but just feels
I
like
don't
they
think I
would
want
be.
to fly up there. I'm gonna just like drop down over here.
I think
and then we're
that's
just
wise.
gonna do the target priority test and try to shoot them.
Okay.
But that's it. I don't have anything else on the board. Everything else is dead. So we will shoot here. So that is 5. No, only 4 sluggers because I have the pain boy in there. And that is 1 hit. Nothing. All right. And then I have target priority test for this guy to shoot over
I assume
there.
you
He
passed.
passed on a 3. So here
Five's
is
rerolling.
5 reroll for the twin-linked rocket launcher. And it
Got 'em.
hits.
2 kills.
And we got exactly a 2, so we have killed a dude, and that will be a morale check on those guys right now, because my shooting phase is done. And they pass, okay.
Four and a
We're now
2.
going to attempt to assault. Yeah, we're up. Oh,
Was it-
this
eh?
guy, it's like,
Do it.
oh, all right, we'll do it. It's right on
At this
there.
point, we're doing it. Because now I realize, retroactively, listeners, that what Cam was getting at when I focused on Big Power Claw was like, I think I for some reason thought this was a lot closer than it was. And I don't know why. I think I got very tunnel visioned.
I think you did.
Because I'm like, the Power Claw, though, it'll kill the tank, and then it'll overrun into the thing, and I'm like, I'll lose all the guys to one thing. And you're right. Yeah, that's very unlikely.
Wouldn't have stopped this
Indeed.
situation.
Indeed.
Um,
Although now, who knows?
No, because next turn you'll still assault that, and then I won't stop you by the end of the turn.
Oh,
You'll
right.
win.
Good call.
Although, is it by the end of the round or the end of the turn? I think
We'll
it's by the end
double
of the
check.
turn.
But why don't you do those attacks while I look it up?
Oh, the next assault phase. So actually, I will have one more turn. to
There
try
you
to stop
go. There's plenty of
There's
time.
plenty of time. All right.
Especially if I get wiped here.
Let's start with the grots. We've got
you swing first.
4 grots. 1. He didn't get a 6. All right, and then I've got 2 from the orc. Grunt herd.
And then
that
he's
is
going to need
2
6s
5s.
too because he's strength 3 now.
Oh yeah, because he's not charging. So that's nothing. All right, I even rolled decent. All right.
I get -1 attack.
Yes.
So down to 5. It's -1 to one model.
Yeah, that's in basically.
Okay.
'Cause
Threes.
I'm holding on to one of your arms.
Makes sense. And then he's, you know what? The stick is properly sized actually
Yeah,
for
I
the
think
model.
I could actually get that.
I think you
around
could
one of your
wrap it.
limbs.
4 guys get picked up.
All right, so that is a win for you.
And now I outnumber you
3 to 1, so it'll be -3 now.
I think it's just
-4.
-2 for 3 to 1, and then minus
7,
another
I
one for
failed.
being. I think that's a fail.
So sweeping advance. Oh, you
I
can't. 'Cause
don't.
You're slow
I
and purposeful.
can't. So
I
you
am
just
running
get away
7 inches.
towards. I guess we'll just say that.
I think
way.
I just run straight away first.
Okay, fair enough.
And
And
then
I just stand
future
there.
turns we determine a new place that I run to. Okay, so then over here
Many attacks.
we've got a big battle.
Do
to
these
fight.
guys have big choppas?
No,
Just choppas? Okay.
just choppas.
Well,
Because that's what they have.
that's fair.
They're just the Black Reach models, so they are the bog standard, probably not really properly equipped knobs.
I like cheap knobs actually.
All right. They have 3 attacks base, so they're 4 attacks, 5 attacks.
5 attacks each on the
because
charge.
they have the extra stuff, so that's 20 attacks. Oh, but do you not go first? I think you still go first.
What's your initiative?
Probably 3 on the
So
charge.
4. Oh.
Oh, it's 4, yeah.
There you go. So simul.
Simul, all right, great. So you're saying there's a chance. 20, and then the Pain Boy. He's not within 2. All right.
Okay.
Weapon skill 4.
4s. Okay, so 4s to hit. This is where you need to not roll like that grot roll.
That was a very
That was
good
a good
roll.
one. There you go. And then this will be strength 5, so 4s even against bikes.
That was pretty decent.
Yeah, you can't complain.
3, 4, 8.
I think I'm gonna lose some bugs.
I hope you fail at least one of those 3.
I hope I fail at least 1, 2, because if I pass all of these, I don't know what I'll say. Well, definitely failed 3, so 3 are dead. So that seems about statistical.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
And then I'll just do my attacks back, I guess.
Yeah.
Would everybody have been within 2?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, also. So it would have been 5, 8. Don't let me forget that 3 died, because I will forget that somehow. I'll just separate them now. That'll help. So this will be 4s and 4s. That is 6 hits out of 10, because they have 2 attacks each, and then 4s. That's
Wow.
2 wounds, 2, and then you get
6
6
ups with
and
a
a
5
4
up,
up.
feel no pain.
Oh, it's only a 5 up. Okay,
I believe so.
thought it was different, but
Oh,
maybe
they have
I'm wrong.
cyborg bodies. Wow, I forgot I did that.
And
The
you-
feel no pain is 4 up. That's why I
So
have that.
5 up and not a 6 up. Use the
Yeah, because I
cyborg
used
one.
the invuln. One
one
saved,
fail,
and then
and then,
4 up, feel no pain.
so
failed.
1 wound.
1 is dead.
So
Oh,
I
only
lose-
1 wound. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
So I lose by 2,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm outnumbered 2 to 1, and I'm below 50. So if I'm doing that right,
Should be minus 2.
2, right?
I think.
So I'm down to a 7.
All right.
Pass.
On a 7. All right. And then we pile in.
Correct.
Get 'em, boys. All right. And then that is now your turn 6, which could be the final turn of the game.
Okay. Well, I guess
Either
we'll
because,
try
well, yeah, it
this.
could just end. So actually, that would be good for me if it.
I think you want it to.
Oh, no,
then I
because it'll be
lose.
the end of my turn that is.
Oh,
So that would still, you would win.
okay.
I can't win by just the game ending
I
automatically.
got a 1 and a 4 for their movement.
Unless you somehow choose not to assault or somehow are 13 inches away, not 12, but I think you're.
Can I just walk over that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have been.
Oh, okay. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think I knew you were, but at the same time, I was kind of like, I think I did that about
Yeah.
good. And they got a 4. The tank, I guess, will just something like
Just
that.
for funsies. Just to make sure you're not in the side armor for my Def Copta.
Yeah. Shooting, I can't shoot at them. Don't really have.
You can blow the truck up.
I can shoot the truck.
Might as well finish the job.
I don't think
Table
They
me.
might be able to see the bike.
They definitely can.
But he can't. I don't know if they can. So
I
we'll
think
do
they
them at him. We'll just do two
Some
of
of
them.
the Havocs can, and all the Oblits can.
Okay, we'll just do las cannons at that.
Yep, that should finish it. Unless you roll
Unless
two
I
ones and a 2.
Miss every shot. Which Havocs do you think can see it? Like these outer 2?
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll do 1 crack missile at
Okay.
the bike.
it worked last time.
Hit. 2. Up.
That does it.
Get it. Do you want to give him a cover save, actually?
No.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like he was
I
obscured.
think that's the. He was visible to those 2 and just not visible to the other 2. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And then we'll do my tank into your tank.
Cool. I do think I'm obscured there, so
I
I
agree.
will take the downgrade pens on 4s.
I tried to pivot there to get both.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that was what I was going for. The main autocannon, both hit. And this is strength 7, so 3's glance.
both
2
pens.
pens, but
So
we'll double
4
check
ups.
obscuring.
They both
Both are
downgrade
down
to
to
glances.
and then we'll do all the heavy bolters. So we're not gonna kill it with those 2 hits unless we roll a 6. Wonder if it can careen.
It didn't
Even if
move
it
on my
wasn't
turn,
moving.
So I think it can't. It
That's
says
what I
something about
wondered.
that. I
Okay,
think.
I wonder if
We'll
it could
check
just
if it
suddenly
comes
like,
up.
boom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, 3s. Wow, that was statistical. Let's see that. Okay, and then 5s are glances. 1 glance, and then 1 more 4 up.
No.
No, so 1 pen, 3 glances. We'll do the pen first.
Vehicle explodes.
Vehicle
Alright, so let's go see.
explodes.
Since I didn't move, what happens?
I'll roll.
Nope, still happens.
Okay.
I think it's just because it's so ramshackle, you could like hit something and it just blows it that way
Okay.
as the gas
Do
tank
you roll or
explodes
do I
around it.
roll on the chart?
You can roll
Okay.
since I'm holding the camera.
Oh, good call. As I roll off the table. 3. What does that do?
Careen. The shot sends the truck out of control. Move it 3d6 inches as far as possible in a random direction. I get to choose if I roll a hit, and then apply the kaboom result above.
Do we gotta?
If it would careen into an enemy model or terrain, stop 1 inch away.
Need a quick
Do I have
scatter.
one?
Scatter boy.
There it is.
What happens if it careens into my guys? Do they
It
die?
stops an inch away and then still explodes.
Oh!
So I think it just goes boom right into that.
Oh, good point. Okay. And then it blows up as a D6 inches? Or
It
just
is
says-
D6 inches, so it could still hit those
You
guys.
want to roll the D6?
Sure.
Hey! Is that my guys?
It's 1.
Okay. What?
Takes a strength 3 hit.
Wound me on a 5.
Hey! Fail that 3 up. No!
Oh,
All right.
5 saves it.
All right. Well, there you go. You are very close to tabling me. See if my
Yeah.
knobs can hang on.
I guess we'll charge, because
Because that's
that's
the scenario.
That's the scenario.
all right.
The Forsaken
They have
personally
made it to the
applying
objective.
The demo charges.
Dropping those demo charges. Beautiful. All right. Assault phase?
Yeah. So I think now I actually get to swing first because you're
We
done
were
with
tied,
Furious.
then, yeah.
So only 4 attacks though.
Oh, I picked up one of those wounds.
That's okay. 3 hits. 2 wounds. So you get a 2
5
5-ups and a 4-up afterwards.
Saved
Nothing.
them both. All right.
And then you get
yeah, these
all
guys are
it-
resilient.
I think that Pain Boy
That
actually
makes
is
a huge
big difference.
Yeah. Just getting to roll 2 saves feels so powerful
Yeah.
in 4th edition.
It is good.
So we've got 3 each. No, 4, because they still have the pistol close combat weapon thing. So that's 16. 8, 12, 16. And then I do have the Pain Boy, but I'll look him up separately. I don't know what his deal is. He's got some weird thing with his Erdy syringe.
I think you probably like wound on a 2 or something. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That sounds like a medical thing. Like he
And I'm
stabs you very
strength
specifically.
just 4 on the charge.
5s.
4 because I'm not charging anymore. 2.
2 3-ups. You could kill him. Nope.
Nope.
They save with a 6 and a
Alright,
3.
Let me see what the Pain Boy's deal is.
So do we just tie
I think he's
combat?
never fought before. It's poisoned, always wounds on a 4.
Okay, that's technically good here.
And he's still just a knob, I'm pretty sure. So I think
So
he's still
4
3
attacks. Or 3 attacks.
Because he doesn't have the pistol close combat thing. Nothing. All right.
So tie combat?
Yeah,
Because
'cause we didn't
nobody
move
hurt
each other.
anybody.
It's whiff, whiff, whiff,
That
whiff.
was a
whiff.
lot of slapping.
All right, nice. Well, on my turn, we can just do this combat again because you win the battle, but we might as well finish out the.
Okay.
Oh, and these guys flee one more time. If we're being completionist.
I forgot about them. You want me to shoot at them?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Didn't you shoot with everything? Oh, during your current
No,
turn.
no, you're right.
Oh, no, it's my
I
turn
shot
now.
with
You couldn't
everything.
have shot.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
shot with them. You're right. I'm a doof.
So that's about to blow up, but we don't care because it was an Imperial gun anyways. But we're going to see if we can fight you. So you hit me first again?
My guys must die in the explosion. They don't really get to get away. 3 hits.
Yeah, I guess so.
2 wounds, same as before.
Same as before.
Same as before.
All right, and we've got, let's see if I can do any better with this one.
So no wounds caused by chaos, and then the orcs back. So that was 9 hits, it looks like. Is this including the doctor?
No, because he's different.
That looked better.
3.
Well, not much
So
better, but
not
better.
Trending upwards.
And
I
one's
got
dead.
1. And then the
5, 3, and a 2.
Pain Boy on 4s. Got 2 this time, and,
And then
moved on
4s
4s.
again.
2, all right.
And are they wiped?
No.
No.
But I did win this time.
You did win,
so maybe
and
I'll
I'm
run you down.
outnumbered like 5 to 1.
Yeah, because the orderly doesn't count.
Although do bikes count as 2 actually?
Probably.
You still outnumber. Oh, let's see what
It's
I roll.
just 2 to 1 though.
Pretty sure I fail that.
Yeah, because you got a 9.
So let's see if you
here
catch
we go
me.
with my
Initiative.
8.
I get away.
Dang it.
I think I flee 3d6.
I think so. That would have been something.
I go 10 inches away.
Sad. And then I
Well,
consolidate
I mean-
3 inches.
You certainly murderated them.
I did. That is the best I've ever done against bikes too, I think. And then we're going to consolidate to try to stop it as it explodes. No. All right. And then just out of curiosity, let's find out if the game would have ended. I
Does
actually
that
don't
mean-
know.
I don't know either. Variable turn length. Does high mean you keep going?
Yeah, I always forget.
Me too.
Random game length. On a 4, 5, or 6, a further turn is played.
So
we would have
yes,
played
we
another
would have
turn
played another
if
turn.
I wasn't already lost. All right, so that is our battle report of the Night Lords,
Sabotage.
Dread Terrors, sabotaging the turbo laser installation, strangely held by the orcs, but now belonging to no one since it's blown up. We have a
To stop any further chaos incursions.
Yes, there we go. We have a Night Lord victory, though. Honestly, it felt a little. I guess it didn't really feel that close. I have 1 unit left that next turn would have
It
gotten
felt.
blown
I
off
think
the table.
but I don't remember if it was when we were recording, but you said I think a lot of this will come down to reserve rolls, and you didn't get good reserve rolls
No.
at all.
No, they came very
If
late.
the knobs came turn 1,
that would have helped a lot.
that would have been a huge difference.
Yeah.
I got the tank immediately, which added a lot of firepower.
It's true. It's true. But you didn't get the bikes for a while, so if you'd gotten those early, that also would have helped.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, well, that's the thing, though. It's like, but then if you had gotten even 1 rocket guy, you know, then that
True,
could have been
true.
picking at least maybe, worst case, a Marine off. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Hard
but-
to say. Hard to say. But
always feel like
at least we made it to 6 turns. I didn't get wiped out or lose before turn 6 at least. That always feels
Yeah,
nice.
no, I feel like stars are for chaos. It's always feels like obliterators are never bad. I always like havocs. I feel like I just
They did work.
I feel like they
They blew
always
up
do.
so many boys.
They always do.
Yeah.
You just park them somewhere. For 4th edition, I really like having a heavy support squad to anchor with, but that might be my play style. I don't know. I just feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're always involved if you can get them in a good spot, and then they allow you to kind of control the board potentially with long range. The tank's fine. I probably played it maybe 2 kg. I don't know. That was like my second time with one. And frankly, I think the last time I played with it, it was unpainted. And
I don't know about 2 kg with the tank. I feel like that's the point of tanks, is to not go too close because you have long range.
I guess what I meant more was the whole, like, when everybody shot it,
I see. Yeah,
like
yeah.
overemphasizing its importance.
Sure.
Versus, if you're right, thematically, probably should have shot at the horde of Grots, and we probably have a similar result.
Game-wise too, not just thematically. Because again, even if I blew up the tank, this same exact game.
You're probably right. Maybe that's just maybe I even played that badly. Maybe it would have been more one-sided otherwise.
I think it would have been.
You think so? Yeah.
I just think that that one knob, even if he managed to take out the tank somehow, that wouldn't, like, the tank didn't do anything that would have stopped this win.
I always seem to mix up that you don't hit rear armor sometimes. So whenever I see them,
that's just against immobilized vehicles, right?
Yeah, or something.
Or immobilized dreadnoughts. I can't remember.
Dreadnoughts, dreadnoughts. I think you're always, if they're not immobilized, it's like you have to roll to hit them, like weapon skill,
even an
and it's always
immobilized
12.
vehicle, maybe it's always against the.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe that's just the to hit roll.
There might be an addition where you always in melee are hitting them in the rear.
Yeah, that's in my brain rattling around for some reason too.
At least I've heard it, so I sometimes think Power Claw gets in, you just die. But you're so right with the knob when you put it that way, because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in the front. I think just hearing it said out loud sometimes, because I was looking at it and I'm like, well, if he gets there, he's going to have like, and honestly, you probably don't have terrible odds, because on the charge, how many attacks does that knob have with Power Claw? 4?
Yeah.
I mean, is it great odds to kill it? Probably not, but it's probably 50-50 that he definitely at least does something.
It's a decent chance, yeah. And I think in general it's worth being worried about. I think just in this particular case,
maybe
losing
it was
that Predator that guy wasn't stopping anything over here, whereas guys over here maybe were helping.
I think because it's a big model, but frankly the firepower of it is less than these.
Yeah,
generally
it's just more
speaking.
Mobile,
yeah, it's faster, I guess. Yeah, they can't
because it can drive
move
and still
at all.
shoot.
Yeah, that's true. And
What's
I guess
the cost difference between a Havoc Squad and a Predator?
These are about, with this current loadout, I believe it's 150 just about on the nose, because there's 70 for the guys, and then it's 80 for all the special weapons. Okay. So 150 on the dot. This is 110.
Oh, so it makes sense that it would have more firepower.
Yeah, they do have definitely, now admittedly, if you take the las cannon version of this, I think it's a bit more expensive, but I don't like that in 4th edition because you can't move and shoot all of them.
True, because they're too high strength.
Yeah, so unless you really plan to park it and just try to shoot 3 las cannon shots a turn, which is obviously good. I did that a lot this game. But I like the idea of being able to move around with the vehicle and adjust without getting punished, so I kind of leaned into that. I think that Pain Boy seems really good from what little
that's the first time I've used him, because I think the only other time I've taken him was in that last game I played against Levi, where they didn't even get up because they came in so late from reserves that they never made it into combat.
Didn't even get to CC? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even think they got to get shot at. So
I'm trying to remember that game, and I was there.
Yeah, well, we were all fighting over that one jungle over here.
Oh, yes.
And my reserves came in really slow.
That was a very odd game.
That was a very odd game.
Reserves coming in slow is really
But honestly,
kind of
I like these scenarios that have a specific objective, that have reserves, that have you deploying different parts of your army at the beginning.
Because it makes you play different.
Yeah, you actually have to think through a strategy and adapt as things unfold, rather than it just being my whole army gets to go and unload on your army and then vice versa.
That's the only thing I don't like about this, is that I feel like I don't think I really registered that those first opening rounds, the mini game, that's pretty forgiving, I feel like, as an attacker.
Especially against Initiative 2 sentries.
Yeah, that's pretty darn punishing, even though there's so many of them, but 2 bubble is really rough. I could see that being harder against Space Marines or something.
Yeah. I wonder, there's probably, you could look at the numbers and figure out the number of guys versus the initiative, what kind of the sweet spot is.
But I just wonder, though, because it's like, I felt like I was able to heavily abuse that, because anything I have will crump discounting numbers, just sheer stats should just beat the crap out of the Grot. So I felt pretty confident, like, it's dead, and I'm not going to get caught, which allowed me to set up a turn where I rapid fired with basically my whole army.
Yeah. But I think that's kind of the point. Like,
Yeah.
that's the whole shtick of the raid. Otherwise, it'd be a normal scenario.
That's
and
true.
So getting to do that maneuvering and play it out, it just helps, I think, make an interesting way to start the game in a totally bespoke way that would never happen exactly that way again.
That's true. It just felt, I guess it felt weird to me. It felt like it played to my strengths.
It did in this case, especially because my guys are very weak against your shooting, and you had so much shooting and firepower and
Yeah.
kind of just open firing
For
lanes.
sure. What do you think if I had come from that side?
I think it would have been pretty similar. I mean,
Probably.
well, maybe not, because this would block line of sight. There'd be a little less. You wouldn't be shooting over your vehicle.
I think
at
this
least.
ended up being the right choice.
I think so.
At
There was never a
yeah.
turn they couldn't shoot at what they
For
wanted.
a minute there, I actually, for some reason, I was thinking, if I'm over there, and I know you put your shooter boys in that fort.
Yeah.
So I was like, I could hide with my scum, because I figured if the shooter boys can hurt something, it's them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you roll hot on a to hit roll, you could just like pick up half of the squad.
Yeah.
So I was kind of worried about that. And then basically that's, I think, what kind of, that plus the hill. I'm like, okay, the slugger boys, I can abuse their range better versus the shooter boys who can kind of threaten me faster.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing also.
Also, you
where,
failed that check.
Yeah,
Which
that didn't
sucked.
help.
That would have changed the whole game too.
Very much. Even just holding off one more turn.
One more turn would have made a huge difference.
The choice that I had of deploying not all of my troops' choices also is an interesting one, because obviously if the reserve rolls screw me over, you just win in 2 turns because I never get there. But potentially holding off, keeping out one of my boy squads or something to come in from a side could have been, I guess not knowing that they would makes that not worth doing maybe. Because if they came here, they would just never make it to the fight.
I've seen this scenario played once before, and I believe I was watching for some reason. I don't know if my game finished early or what, but I think in that game, the defender kind of did what you're describing and deployed very little. Like they had like a squad and a transport and then like an HQ in the middle, and that was it, and everything else was reserves. And I think that ended up at first like, and again, that was the game I was talking about with the sniper rifles, like first shot failed and set off the alarm. Like we were really worried, like, wow, the attackers are completely screwed. Like they just didn't get to do much turn 1 because they moved all these guys up, and then it was like, now none of my guys are really gonna be in range. He barely has anything to shoot at even.
But since the defender had nothing on the board, they couldn't take
because
advantage of that.
It felt like the defender couldn't do anything in that case. So it's like this weird, and then because again, I think of weird reserve rolls, that ended up being hard. But that game also saw interesting things because of how your reserves come in long
Random
table edges.
yeah.
He had a situation, it was Eldar, where like a Wraith Lord appeared very like close to some guys coming up, and then that like tied up like a whole squad of Terminators for a long time and was killing them slowly.
Yeah. So I don't know, seems like an interesting scenario. It is tough. I wonder if maybe counter to what my general thinking with orcs would be if I had fallen back at first so that I wasn't getting shot as much and then rushed you or something.
I actually like that idea.
I don't know about that, because then I was just sending like 1 squad at a time against you that way. But yeah, it was a lot of withering firepower to take with just all my troops against your whole army shooting at me.
Right, and because you failed the 1 check,
Yeah.
you basically had to do it twice. If you at least pass that 1, that squad probably picks up the scum.
At least that, yeah.
So, and then they don't get to do anything else at least the rest of the game, and then I have to at least shoot at them again, right? Not at something else.
Yeah.
So it just has, that was a cascading effect, and then your big mech failed to rally.
Honestly, I guess in terms of the way that this would play out then, is if I had that 1 extra turn and we rolled and we would have played turn 7, but these guys would have then made it in to defend that, because you maybe wouldn't have quite been there yet.
Probably not.
And then if I managed to kill them, the Obliterators might go way too slow to get there. The Havocs would take forever to catch up now. So maybe it would have worked out for me.
For sure.
So maybe it was closer than I thought in terms of the specific objective.
I think there were some key moments.
Yeah. Which is always nice.
To be certain. I think, unfortunately, some of the key moments were earlier.
Yeah.
I think.
And then the writing soon became on the wall.
I think by turn 3, it was in that, I don't know, whatever turn was when I killed that guy instead of shouting at them or whatever, and I was like, oh. I think that's when, because then I like looked up and I'm like, well, I don't know if I can do well there, and I was thinking somehow in my brain, I'm like, he charges, he potentially kills the tank.
Yeah.
Then next turn he charges them or overruns into them, and it's like I lose like 300 points to one guy was in my head, and I'm like, that just seems foolish. Whereas like these guys, I felt more confident, like, okay, I'm gonna lose some dudes, but the Grots won't.
Yeah, you'll kill them eventually. Yeah.
So that's where my thought was. But you're right. I don't think in the end of the day it really.
In this particular mission, in this particular case, yeah.
Yeah, in worst case, he might not even hurt it theoretically, and I could drive away.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Yeah, there's or drive away, spin it around, because there's no punishing for tanks turning in this edition.
Yeah.
Which is always a little hokey, but yeah. I don't know. I feel like I play a pretty shooty list, but then I try to like incorporate like a couple of surgical units. The bikes got completely bopped. Now they did get
these
charged.
did a lot better than well, yeah, that's true. The bikes on the charge are a much different beast.
Yeah, I mean, they just give that extra attack, and I love to be able to, I think they're kind of all the pieces together make them beautiful, because they come in, they rapid fire, and then they're still allowed to charge. They just break so many core rules.
Yeah.
They have a melt-a-gun, and then they charge in, and then it's like after all of that, then they get 15 more attacks, and somebody's like, and then they're tough 5, and they're like, I can't even hurt them back, and then, But the knobs kind of can just output so much attacks at reasonable strength that...
and with the Pain Boy, just be more resilient and not die.
They're basically...
You got wounds through every time.
You just save them all. No, feel no pain is amazing. That's such a hard rule though, because it's like sometimes you just don't get it, because it's like...
Yeah, I did get really lucky. I got every one of them, so...
Well, what I meant more like, there's like power weapons you can't feel no pain. So it's like, if it was, Terminators with lightning claws or whatever, it's like, well, none of that matters.
It didn't matter, yeah.
But I just don't really have those in my lists typically. But then in our group, famously, both the Marine players like Terminators, so we'll see a lot of that sort of stuff. So it's just interesting how the game has different units and how, like, man, the knobs really bopped the bikes here and held out great, but then, I don't know, maybe they do very differently against Terminators. I don't know. So, but yeah, no, I think that ended up being, kill pile wise, I have a much more elite force than you, so that is...
you obviously wildly outclassed me in terms of models killed, because you still have all 3 Obliterators, a Predator, and a full Havoc
in terms of points, 100%.
So I think it's just in terms of the scenario itself, it was a little closer than I initially thought, but...
Yeah.
But you definitely wiped the table with me, so...
Yeah, no, I lost basically mostly just all my troops, basically, and I guess this whole fast attack thing wasn't ever going to rally, but...
So. But I think that's the interesting thing about scenarios like this, is that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Since it is just about the objective, and I kind of like that as well, because then you can make more interesting decisions about throwing something in kind of a risky maneuver, and it's okay if it potentially doesn't work out or it dies, but it just held something off long enough. So that to me is way more interesting than just kill points.
After seeing it played twice and I've seen the attackers win both times, I think it would be cool to try it again with a different sort of deployment options for the defender.
Like what?
I'm not sure, but I don't like that they're so constrained to the middle. I think it'd be cool if they could have one unit, not in the middle, but anywhere. I think that would be cool.
That would be, well, where would you put them? Because you don't know what side the...
I think that's a good point, but I think depending on the table layout, you could go north, you could go south.
I guess depending on the table, if
what
there's
is
cover to
what
hide
is
in
the
or
squad?
something,
Because the way I visioned that in my mind's eye is like, let's pretend you're Imperial Space Marines. It's like, brother, put the Devastator squad up on the mountain overseeing the valley. And it's like, well, sure, they might, I don't know, deploy really far away, but hopefully that squad you put up there is either maybe really long range or maybe they're really fast. I don't know. I find that it ends up being this huge cluster in the middle, and then, I don't know. But then maybe that messes up the sentry rules, but I don't know. Just I've seen it both times. It just feels like it ends up being a huge envelopment because the attacker is allowed to get the alpha strike guaranteed, basically.
Yeah.
And because you're deploying so tight, and when you're playing an army like orcs, we have so many bodies, it's hard to spread out. And, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe just not seeing it right or whatever. And again, like we said, if you pass that check.
Could have been different, yeah.
if you pass the check, if I roll worse on something.
Yeah.
So
cool. Well, that's been our battle report for the Sabotage mission, Night Lords versus Orks in 40K 4th edition. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked the video version of it, let us know, because it definitely wasn't a small amount of work to do. So if it's not worth it and you're just listening anyways, let us know.
Let us know if you don't care about the video aspect. But if you love it, please,
then we'll keep doing it. Yeah.
Please tell us, because otherwise we'll keep doing it. I'd love to do a fantasy game with this.
Yeah. We'll keep refining it, hopefully, and find new efficiencies and better ways to do it so we can keep our eyes on the action. But if you've played the Sabotage mission in 40K 4th Ed, we'd love to hear about your experience with it, how it went for you, whether you feel like it favors attacker, defender, anything like that. But yeah, we enjoyed it. I think it was a fun mission. And yeah, like we said, ended up closer than it initially seemed, which is always fun. So thanks for tuning in. And in the coming weeks, there will be an army showcase of my orc army. So we're going to try to do that, show just some more like photo op shots of those guys, and then we will have a review of the Imperial Guard Codex from 4th edition as well. Not really sure what order those are coming out in, but that's what's on the docket.
We'll get them recorded.
Yes.
They are being planned and studied.
Yeah, but if you have other games
fan submission worth noting. Somebody said, do the Guard Codex, and we were like, we should do the Guard Codex. Somebody asked for it, so yes, we listened.
Yep, and so here we are. So to that end, if you have other suggestions or things you'd like us to cover, whether that's specific armies in 40K or fantasy, or just other games
different
in
system
general,
even,
let us know. If you really want us to finish our Hail Caesar armies and get that done, let us know.
Yeah, I need the motivation. Please, somebody say, man, where are the Celts at? And really put me down, please.
Yeah.
Tell me, man, what a lazy guy.
But anyways, until next time, this has been Refused Flank. Thanks for joining us.
Yep, bye.
Bye.